Yeah, okay, we're in it. We're thriving now. It took us a little actually to get, you know, the ability to be here, but you know. You should have Dusty's music going right now too. Yeah, I think we're good. So hello everybody, welcome to the second day of the Katana Zero tournament. We are currently doing our losers brackets, and this one of our first matches are going to be Buffett versus Dusty mid.
Yeah, did Buffett choose to press the cat there? I'm pretty sure he petted the cat, right? He went left. I didn't fully see, but I
Yes.
think he just petted the cat.
I know on my
I
stream there's a
think
bit
I
of
just
delay, so I
yeah.
can go check if you did. Yeah, Buffett 100% petted that cat. He gets some extra swag points for that one. Oh, I need to have my bot up.
Oh,
Yeah, thanks, Midget, for reminding me. I need to get my bot up and all that, too.
Buffett rolled the wrong way there. He rolled to the right after the scientist trigger.
Don't go too crazy in my chat, Midra, but... Both runners kind of going on a decent start right now. We've got only one death on one side. How's Dusty doing? 0 deaths currently. He's doing pretty good. Keep up his pace. Alright, we have our bot ready and set up too for the commands and all that. Close all that. Both runners seem to be very close to each other in terms of pace. Like it's
Yeah, only like
They're
a couple
coming in
seconds
actually.
apart.
Yeah, right.
it's the beginning, so you know this is kind of how it can go for a little bit, but both haven't done any
Okay.
major chokes. We're probably about to see some major separation on this next level. This next level should probably decide if they're yeah, they're
Ooh,
currently
Dusty
about
messed
1
up
second
there a
off.
little bit. Went through the background instead of going out of the foreground to the doors.
Oh, and he took a dude. That guy just caught him out.
Ooh, okay.
He's gonna be a little bit more behind now, but
Don't probably wind up do what I did. No, he's not even doing it.
yeah,
Okay.
he's being quite safe with his. He's about he's only a good 10 seconds behind or so. Wait, so he can still catch it up really easily. I can't remember
Actually, I
how.
think
I don't remember how consistent that counting sort was, but I remember him being a very fairly good player yesterday when we watched him.
yeah, I think so. I think typically, especially like for around like where these PBs are and where like the run paces in general, club and studio is like where things start to get a lot more dicey.
Yeah, it's where Purple Room definitely shows like where some people get separated. As you see, counting sort over here is kind of struggling. He's doing a bit of a different strat there. I think that was a bit
Ooh,
of
okay. He
that
can't
was
get
a
up.
good.
He can't get up.
Yeah, it was yeah, he got kind of hung on the wall there, but they're both going for the same safety
Oh
solution.
yeah,
So
they are. Who's counting
Yeah,
sword?
this is
Counting sword's Buffett. Buffett's what he usually goes by, or how did he say it?
buffet.
buffet.
Buffet. So Buffet is the left side runner, also known as counting sword.
They also took a death there, so they're both like equal now.
Not again. Yeah, they're quite close to each other, right over here. You know, we've got the definitely the map that shows a big separation between runners. Prison.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
prison is
Buffet has a lot of better strats here, but he's taking a few deaths, which is costing him a lot of time.
Yeah. Bro,
prison
do you
actually I
even
think
French?
is a
Unfortunately,
pretty
no.
interesting is an interesting level just because like pretty much the only way to save time is rolling better, which is obviously like the game's core mechanic. So
Rolling better and using some of the precise movement that we do have in this game.
yeah,
Like
exactly.
there is
Okay.
there
He
is
able to dodge
small time save by slashing off that stairwell and just fast falling down. There is a little bit of time save there that no one seems to go for anymore, but it's one of those minor optimizations that used to matter a bit more.
Yeah, I could be wrong, but actually one thing I get curious about that room with the small stair set is because you can take the gunner and the door out in one slash. So if you get there
Yes.
too fast when he's too far to the right, I don't know if that can ever have an impact on whether or not you need two slashes or not.
I
It can if you both crouch roll and do that.
on the
You
stairwell.
actually can't time it.
You actually
Yeah.
go too fast for it. So that might be why some runners have dropped it. I
Yeah,
wonder.
but I don't think
Oh,
either of these runners are crouch rolling though, so they could definitely do it.
yeah. It.
Oh
Dusty goes for a
wow.
bit of a safer strat over there just
Dusty
to
did
ensure that
go
he's
for
okay. He did take.
the safe
Oh,
one.
takes
Oh,
a safe strat and still takes a death there. Separation is starting to go between the two. Buffet is definitely taking a bit of his lead here. Dusty
oh
taking that death
no.
is definitely gonna start separating him out. It's okay. Studio's still a level where things can go crazy.
Dusty messes up the Molotov throw down the guy as he takes a death.
Yeah, I think. What do y'all think about like between the sort of 3 film sets in studio? Would you say that? Do you think space is probably the most dangerous? Because I know that Quiet Hills definitely has the spammiest bit sort of at the end there, like in that
Um,
the very last room. But
Quiet Hills seems to be probably for me. Quiet Hills is the area where you can lose some of the most time. You can definitely take a big L there on it. I need a message Apoxa that we've started.
I think they're both like equally dangerous to make mistakes there.
there's definitely, I think, more execution required for space in general. And you can do like what Dusty just did there is take basically a safe strat on that last
Yeah.
room in Quiet Hills, and then the rest of it's pretty easy, I think.
Yeah, if you take the safe strat, then space is definitely the harder part of studio. Oh, he messes up the wall jump there. He got that second try. That probably doesn't even save time anymore if he gets the second try.
Yeah, it's kind of that the spacing on that is actually kind of weird.
Both players in
But
Doom. Have fun. Doom our
and for
literal
like,
only auto scroller in the whole entire game. They were just stuck watching
well,
time fly by. I guess the only other
Yeah,
auto scroller is
left
motorcycle.
Dusty.
right, but it's also like not in some ways, definitely kind of half.
Yeah, it's like a half auto scroller. It's an auto scroller you have control over how slow it goes half the time. So
Yeah.
and it's
No
better
one
than
doing swag strats. Feels
yeah,
bad.
no one's doing swag here. It's
And
unfortunate, but we gotta.
it's funny because even for like not necessarily like a full blown swag strat, people usually have something they're doing, whether it's like short hopping repeatedly or doing something just to kind of pass the time. But when you stand there, you really see how long it takes for the cart to get up. It's like excruciatingly like a long time.
Buffet did swag shot. Which swag shot did Buffet go
Ooh.
for? I don't think he did swag leaders. Oh wait, no, he
I
did.
think he
Wait,
did do
did
swag
he?
lasers,
He
yeah.
did do swag leaders. All right, then my bad. The actually Buffet actually popping off. I haven't seen him
Yeah.
not do it. That seems to be how a lot of runners are. It's rather you always do it or you never do it. Like Cherry,
Oh
I
no.
Oh
Okay.
wow, that was a nice save.
Yeah,
Falling
that was
down there,
definitely a
if
nice
you
save.
try and go back up on the right side of the wall there, there's like it's almost like a weird kind of mechanics thing, but you cannot seem to slash your way back up.
Dusty, hello, quick
I
V.
think Dusty learned a bit of quick V, but I don't think he realizes he needs to reset so that he gets V to do the version he wants. If you know what I mean?
Definitely
Because
still not bad though.
Dusty definitely saved a lot of time. Because I think in the first day he probably wasted about a whole minute to like 40 seconds to him. Because we had a good amount of runners who struggled just because of their V's.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh,
Buffet messing up the throw. And taking a death, that's really bad. Wow.
that's tough. Typically, if you
That's
break through
gonna
that
give up a
panel and you
lot.
fall down, you want to just go ahead and go all the way down, throw the
Yeah, you
molly,
just
and,
want to use the
just do
roll
a roll.
invulnerability. Like it's easier at that point to just use the roll
And
Second
actually,
floor
so
is piling up.
what's
Yeah,
interesting there,
Cherry.
it, if they do run to the door, something that was Calzone showed me the other day actually is if you just roll down on that bottom floor and take out the guy on the far left, they all group above, right above where that platform broke. So it's
Yeah,
actually
they all
faster
group
to
to the
just go
top
ahead and roll
ledge.
to the left, like drop down anyways, take out the guy in the corner, and then they're pretty much waiting for you at the end. So it doesn't lose as much time as you might think if you route it that way.
And hopefully Cherry. Unfortunately, we had a bit of delays starting up, mainly just because of struggles to get all runners ready. But luckily, we're going at it now, and so hopefully we'll keep up the good pace.
Yeah, we're trying to, I think, stay at least pretty much 2 races out, making sure everybody's sort of ready if they're on deck.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think. Did you get anything from Tabakkey? Do we know if Tabakkey is gonna be ready
Yep,
in like?
yep,
All
he's
right.
ready. So we're
So I mean, next race will be the EternalPeanut and Snake. So I did notify both of them, but I'll notify them again in a little bit. I think at the end of motorcycle, I'll say something to both again, just to
Dusty
make sure
seems to
we have
not
extra
know
pro.
a lot about resetting. Like he's not resetting at all. Like in these rooms where you can save a lot of time by just
Yeah,
resetting.
yeah, resetting and getting like, cause it just makes everything much more consistent if you reset in some rooms. Some rooms is the complete opposite where we need no resets, right? But
it's
definitely not.
also it's also like on rooms where it makes a big difference whether or not you reset. You basically, if you're not resetting, then you have to learn 2 different strats because if you die, the spacing is going to be different as soon as you come back in. So it's kind of like, yeah, if
Yeah.
something's not changing after the first time, you've pretty much should almost always just quick reset, with the exception of like
Oh, and he doesn't know about resetting in motor either.
Yeah,
He's
like we were
that's
talking
gonna
about, like
that's
he
gonna
doesn't know these
lose.
things.
That's a lot of time that just goes immediately. I can't remember how much save like our little like save warping does for motor, but it's a lot of time, isn't it, Killer? Oh, he doesn't even know about the well, of course he doesn't know about the cones. He
Yeah,
doesn't save warp.
he
He
doesn't
doesn't.
know.
yeah.
I think it's like 5 seconds every time you could reset early.
Yeah, Chinatown 6, I think, is like one of the only rooms where the fastest strat currently requires you to not reset.
We have one in what's it called? Conveyor room and slaughter. Isn't there a no reset that's extremely good?
Um,
If I recall correctly, Killer, I think there is a strat in there that's really good. Or is that like
Yeah,
an
I mean,
older thing?
I don't think it's the fastest though.
It's not.
I'm
I
talking
think
about the
it was
fastest.
fairly good. What is the fastest strat for conveyor room now? Is it
I
still
don't
the
know,
old?
honestly.
The conveyor room
There's
feels
a
like it has
lot
so
of
many.
it has a lot of variation.
I think most people definitely do Crusher skip, but there definitely is some variety in terms of like how much you skip Crusher cycle by.
Yeah,
I
every
remember
time
who.
he's not resetting here on the motorcycle part, he's losing like 5 seconds.
That is brutal, brutal time loss. That is easy time save. Actually, that might be after this run. If someone could just tell him like, "Hey, dude, hitting reset on the motorcycle segment, you could probably save a whole 30 seconds in a run."
Yeah, anytime you see that save icon.
Just do it. There's only one part in motorcycle where you're not supposed to hit to do. Oh, we missed one of the swings there. It's okay.
So
He's
you
still
can
he's
see
Boy.
because Buffet just did Chinatown, I think 7 it was. So that guy on the bottom won't come back up if you reset.
Oh yeah, that in that map specifically. Is there a reason why his interaction's different in
It's
that
because
like
the spacing is different. So when you
oh
It's
where he's
about
deflect, he
placed?
actually comes.
yeah. It's you need one of the guys to shoot to get his attention, I think.
Yeah, you need to get the deflect. That's why it works. If you reset, the guy's spacing is different, so he doesn't shoot, and you can't
Yeah.
deflect.
Because I've done before where I've mindlessly sort of thrown the object, and because I'm doing that instead of letting him get the shot off and deflecting it, the guy stays downstairs.
You could technically still do it while resetting. You just have to wait like half a second.
Yeah, basically, and if you don't get that, basically the biggest time loss there is waiting for the second police officer to come out of the car, because typically you can just kill the first and then throw an item at the second. But in that scenario, you kind of have to hold on to both.
So
And wait.
we've definitely seen mainly just from I think lack of like optimization knowledge. You just have counting store or Buffett. I think Buffett's a really good player, but definitely like Dusty could compete a little bit more if you knew these minor optimizations. But these small things have literally just opened up a big gap between these two players right now. Both have the exact same amount of deaths, but they're very different.
And honestly, a lot of this stuff too. I mean, just watching through Apoxa tutorials on YouTube, which have basically like beginning, intermediate, and advanced strats for almost every room, is like really essential for anybody who's starting to run this game because it has just so much good information in
There's so many minute things you can do to save just tons of time in this game, and it really does matter. It is the difference between between like a sub 20 runner and a normal runner.
Right. And
Easily.
that's actually when you talk about like like whether or not a speed game is accessible, and one of the reasons I like really got excited to pick up Katana Zero is like some games don't have amazing tutorials, so it's really awesome that we have that for this, and I
Our
think
our
everyone should take advantage of it.
our community has a KZ tool to practice individual rooms. We have literally like we have quite a lot of resources for an indie game. We have the resources of a speedrunning community that's a major half the
Yeah,
time.
absolutely.
Where
And even
that's
like the modding community is huge, like Dragon Mod, and there's like a lot of really cool stuff.
all right. So we definitely have the slower version of Dragon Tape 3 here, and this is much that
Kind of
we
like
have Apoxa.
Holy
We have
hell,
more
bro.
than Apoxa's not Apoxa's like the face of a lot of the stuff that goes on, but he's definitely not the only person who's been a part of like the projects to make sure that this game was accessible for others.
Oh
Lots of
yeah, I
people's work went
actually
into this.
yeah originally learned the game from Kinalo's tutorials.
I mean, I definitely think Apoxa's knowledge definitely strives from probably having a lot of calls with Killer in this game. There's no doubt in my mind. But
That was an interesting strat uh, that Buffet just did in Dragon Tape, or sorry, Slaughterhouse,
uh,
the conveyor room there, getting everybody to come back through that door. That I don't
Yeah,
that
it's
is
would that be quicker or slower than just waiting for them to group up?
it's slower than just waiting.
Mm.
You could just wait. It's fine.
definitely
I
Backtracking
noticed that
uses a lot more
he did
time than
get them
people
to
think.
run over, but then he had
thing.
also had to wait all the way.
Thank you for the good luck, Stang Abbott. Both these runners seem. I mean, they're both on decent pace runs. I don't know if Dusty's able to PB or anything, but he is doing pretty. He's doing pretty solid. I feel like it would really benefit him just going through like a small like tutorial of like some of the basic things in this game would just help him. Like Dragon Tape, he can definitely clean up. Like I highly recommend anyone who's picking up this game learning Dragon Tape and most of its good strats. Like I don't mean Dragon 2, but mainly Dragon 3 and Dragon 4. There's a lot of good strats that aren't that hard to learn or pick up. Definitely
Yeah, the
de-
second fastest strat for Dragon 4 is actually like pretty doable. It's easier than
there
most of the
there
safe
there's
strats.
there's variations of it. Depending on how risky you want to get, because it's definitely seen a lot of changes over time. But that map is extremely easy to like get and save a bunch of time on. And yes, Dragon 3 is really hard, but it's the amount of time you do save and how much safer it is and more consistent than the normal strat or like the easier strat for it. I don't like that. It's not even. It's called the intermediate strat is like just better than the other strats for that room. Period.
And Buffet it really is on a pretty good run here. I think that looks like the one from yesterday was I think like mid 21s, and it looks like as long as he has an okay bunker too, he'll be a good bit faster than that.
Will top 8 be today? Maybe. There's a good chance it could end up happening depending on how quickly a lot of our games go. We're a little bit slow to the start here, but we should still be on pace to definitely get through this losers bracket pretty quickly. We'll be talking with the Pox probably during the break to see if we think we can do it. Um okay, good. I thought at first he had already used the remote bomb. I was about to be like, oh no, Dusty, where's your remote bomb for this guy?
Faye is
Nah, he's all
really
good.
struggling on bunker 19 here. Okay, finally gets it. He died like 3 times there.
He's out.
That's such a tough room, honestly.
That room is probably the other room with the most variations of it in the game.
Oh yeah,
Like
totally. Wow.
Killer, there I don't know if there's a true
Oh
optimal
no, that's
Killer
painful.
Killer, do you know if there's a true
Yeah,
optimal strat for Bunker 19?
yeah, there is. I can show
There
you.
there's one that's just straight up the fastest because I feel like there's so many variations that are like near the exact same speeds for it.
Buffet
Let me
strat
pull up.
in the last room of bunker one is pretty crazy, going all the way up and taking out both of those turrets. That's like I feel like I haven't seen that in many runs, but it's pretty risky.
Yeah, you can definitely get
Typically, you
sniped
just
out.
avoid that space, or you
Yeah,
use the remote bomb if you
typically
want.
you don't even need to go deal with those two there. He's actually given Dusty a good chance to kind of come back here. Dusty's gaining back a lot of the time that he was behind.
Yeah,
Uh,
and we saw what Bunker 2 can be just in Cherry and Zerclips's race yesterday. Like there can be so much time loss or just like clutch execution in this map that definitely either of them could still win the race.
as you see here, even though Dusty has less deaths, that does not mean you'll be in the lead. Where you die is very important to how much time you're going to be losing in these runs. Specific rooms can give you could take 10 deaths and it feels like almost one of the deaths in say another certain room. And
Ooh.
ooh,
Takes a death to the Ricky. Yeah, Ricky just like extending his crowbar all the way to the ceiling.
the
Sometimes the
Ricky.
hitbox on
Oh,
them
Dusty
seems
taking
insane.
a small death there.
Oh,
Uh-oh,
They're
he's
both
getting
struggling
stuck.
very hard.
Both of them having a bit of trouble with closing out their runs here. It looks like. Oh, he's missing someone. He's giving up a lot of time. He doesn't know where he is. He's standing there like, why am I going? He missed someone all the
oh
way
man.
over. Oh, he doesn't die though. That's good. If he had taken the death there, that could have been really bad.
Yeah, those rolls ended up being pretty
Dusty
lucky.
using kind of a
Timing was.
Dusty kind of using a unique strat for that room. It actually seemed to go really well. I don't know if that's one of his own that he's made, but that went pretty well for not like a fully organized strat.
I missed that. Did he use the remote bomb on the two
Yeah, he
Rickies? But like
used
after
the
they came
remote bomb on.
downstairs.
Yeah, he used it like they all got clumped up as they were trying to get towards the stairs and got them all on it.
Oh, nice.
Dusty is actually bringing it back from how far behind he is. This is really good. He's been playing. He's definitely not been playing. He's definitely not been playing crazy well during the end, but he's definitely been picking up the pace on Buffett or Buffet or oh my, or we gotta have him
He
come and
could
say his
still
name.
PB. Dusty could PB off of this.
Dusty might
Yeah.
be able to just have his late game. It depends on how he plays this though. He needs to be playing this to his best ability.
His PB is 23 minutes and 11 seconds.
Ooh, so he has a nice window. As long as he doesn't take many deaths in this room, he is golden for this. He opened that door up there, which is a bit scary. Oh, but the gunner did not notice. He's pretty fine. He's going to the headhunter as long as he doesn't make many mistakes. I can't remember this. Dusty does struggle with some of the boss fights. Hopefully, he knows how to do this one quick. Do this fight optimally, so he can save a bunch of time if he does.
He has to
Yeah.
die like 5 times for him to lose it here. Like it
Yeah,
only takes
but
50 seconds.
Brad, we've seen worse. We've seen PBs thrown here.
Okay.
Dusty's going through. Okay, first phase is down.
He has to die like more than 5 times now after the first phase.
The,
Okay,
this
that's bad.
yeah,
That's the first death.
dying in second phase is a bit more rough because she's gonna start hitting you with dialogue, and it's going to get rough.
Yeah, I think one of the things he's doing there that's making that tough is he's sliding on the wall instead of just jumping from like straight under the turrets, and so he's kind of
All
coming
right,
out at a weird
Alright,
angle.
he's got it.
he's definitely got this PB though, so that's gonna be a PB from our man Dusty. All right, let's go bring them both in here. See what
That's
they
his
say.
second
Very
PB of the
nice.
tourney in a row, by the way. This is the second race, this is the second PB.
Okay, we
That's
got
the power of
Dusty in
reset.
here.
Fuck. Damn it.
I
Was
just-
that PB?
That's the new PB again.
Yeah.
But like,
Congrats.
it was just 40
Congratulations.
seconds away.
So I don't know if
After that fight.
I don't know if you're listening. I don't know if you're listening to us in the back, Dusty. But there's like a lot of like small optimizations that you can do to really bring down these times like incredibly fast. Big thing that we noticed, save warping or like resetting to save a lot of time because it changes positions on things. So in that motorcycle level, you probably lost like upwards like Killer. How much time do you think you lost in there just from not doing the
Like-
saves?
20 seconds at least, I feel like.
Damn. Fair enough.
There's a just look at some of the higher runners or even Apoxa's tutorial and it can teach you those really quickly. And I saw have you been messing with Quick V or trying to learn Quick V?
Yeah, I tried.
By the way,
that went pretty well.
it's consistent on resetting. So you have to
Oh.
reset the room so that he will always start up in the same position. He will always do the same setup if you reset on there, and it becomes extremely easy to get.
I have to ask, have you noticed a big difference playing without screen shake?
Honestly, towards the studio, because I did such a bad time there, I really wanted a better time on studio, and I was starting to blame screen shake just because I was like, maybe I'm not used to it, man. Maybe I just maybe I'm getting messed up because I'm not used to it. I should have practiced.
Your
I know it
your main.
sounds.
By the
Hmm?
way, your friend Persevere, he tells you he's proud of you, buddy. If you're not on the stream chat, he just wanted me to say that to you. Good job, Dusty.
Thanks, Devus. I know it sounds weird, but that's the most unsatisfying PV just because I was really trying to beat Buffet, but
It
fair play
happens.
to him.
Well,
Um,
great race to both of you.
good race to both of you. GG.
Great job.
Buffet, can you say your name for us too, buddy? Because like I know I've been struggling,
Buffet.
man. Buffet.
Or
There we go.
Okay.
Buffet with like
Yeah.
two.
Ooh. I'm gonna try and remember that from now on. It is a little bit of a struggle for my mind to get it. Do you have any words to say? How'd you feel about your run overall?
Pretty decent. I'm happy. I
That's
was
good.
like watching Dusty's run. Pretty good job. You got pretty close.
Yeah, you guys actually made it. He actually was clawing back some of the time near the end there.
Yeah.
Well, good job to both of you. I'm gonna have to let you.
Scared.
Gonna have to let you two go. GG's to both of you. Thank you so much. And Buffet, we'll see you in a little while. Like again.
Yeah.
All right.
All
Bye
right.
bye to you both.
See you guys.
Bye.
All right, those two are gone. So we're gonna be switching over to our next two runners. You guys know how the process goes. I'll put on some KZ music and we'll be back soon. You can hear me.
What were you talking about earlier about the last option, Polyswag? Are you talking about like the end run?
Oh, when he pulled up the menu there and he was looking at screen shake, it looked like he hit cancel, but he may have like had it off already. Well, I guess we'll find out in a second here. I think my stream's a little behind, so
Okay.
I need to see
Got it.
this first on me.
Got a good luck coming out from our
Alright,
chat
turn it
here to
off.
both of them.
You turn it off.
Yeah, this will be
So,
great. I'm
yeah.
very curious to see how different the Eternal Peanut.
You know, Peanut already looks like he's going a bit faster. Just saying. I don't know if it's the screen shake, but it looks like he's going a little bit faster already to start off the race. IBZ was willing to wait it out and help us with moving races around. Very good of him. I think IBZ also goes by the name Snick. If people wondering in the Discord.
Both players doing like the same strat here.
Yep.
Oh no, the Eternal Peanut takes a death though to the 3 guns. That's not good.
Oh no, he's taking a little bit of some
No!
little bit
That
of
could've hurt.
some unfortunate deaths. These deaths can be a little bit rough.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he got it. Okay, he's out.
Okay, let's hope that doesn't tilt him.
Hopefully not. You know, he's not too far behind. Actually, there's more than enough room to catch up, depending on how much he practiced yesterday. You know. If I recall, Snake is also a really good runner that we have, or at least a very, very good one of our newer runners, if I recall.
Yeah, so IBZ's PB is like 21 minutes because he PB yesterday. So.
And then I cannot remember what Eternals is. The only recorded run that I know we have is yesterday's, which he ended early, and
Yeah, he ended up slaughter at like 33 minutes or something like that.
I know his 59 time was the one that he posted for the tourney. So
Yeah. So he could have PB there, but we don't really know because we don't know how practiced his end game is.
yeah, because you can definitely lose probably upwards of 20 minutes to your end game alone.
Nice, go back to that bus.
Dude, we got the literal cat jam of club. IBZ doing kind of soaring through this club really, really effectively right now. He's doing really well. Oh, he
That
takes
was
a
an
bit of it.
interesting BB1.
He's kind of taking some of the safer strats. So both are controller players. Note that. Oh yeah, we are the pool of controller players. That is for sure.
do want to look up. I think well, at least one of them may actually be on Xbox. So I want to see what their PDs are posted on. I might be wrong.
No, I think you're right about that. Oh, and you know that is quite the safe strat, but it was effective. I will give IBZ that. That is definitely much safer. You probably saved time on a bunch of the runners who have taken a lot of deaths to that purple room anyway. Peanut also taken some decently safe strats just to make sure that he's getting through these levels without many deaths. One has entered prison, the other one, hopefully soon he will be.
And just to confirm, yeah, IBZ is running on Xbox and is currently the second fastest Xbox runner we have.
Oh wow.
On the board. And again, I mentioned this yesterday, but because Katana 0 was added, I think fairly recently to Xbox Games Pass, so been seeing a lot of runners start to kind of come out of the woodwork with that.
No, I think he went for the bottle throw, but I don't think he realizes that it's a bit more precise than we give credit for. IBZ soaring through this prison, doing really good on his rolling, really good on his movement here. It's kind of exciting later today. We actually might see both of you end up going against each other. Depending on how events fall.
Yeah, that's true. That could be a fun one.
We've got our.
We're gonna have Google synthesis coming to help us with the commentator.
Get AI in here.
We'll get an AI in here to help me. I need a robot to talk to. I relate to them.
Honestly, IBZ's having a pretty great run so far.
IBZ is kind of soaring on through for
only 2 deaths, and one of those was BB1. So.
And I think fairly short death on their actual. Oh, that is a, you know, right as we say it, we might have jinxed him a little bit. That is a rough death to take.
That's a very long death.
That is probably one of, if not the longest death you can take in this area, other than Doom, I guess, the end of Doom. Oh no, Peanut going to Doom first. No, he is moving through it though.
Yeah, to bring to you know from the conversation last race about like space versus quiet hills, that is definitely another huge consideration though. Taking a death at the end of space 2 costs way more than taking a death at the end of quiet 2.
Quiet hills deaths don't really they don't amount to too much time loss. Yeah,
it's about 6 seconds.
Is he going for the
definitely taking a very safe strat here. It's really smart to not to not be too risky on the quiet here. It can be really easy to mess up and start looping that room. But he took his nice safe strat, and so he's soaring on through the rest of this. Safe strats can get you extremely good times if you're very consistent and quick with them. You don't need to be playing the most risky game in order to get good times.
Oh, EternalPeanut didn't pick up the key there. You have to backtrack for that. Okay. What is this routing? Doom? Quiet?
You know, maybe he's saving times in the loads. He might actually be onto something here. What if?
Hold on, I need to know this now. Hold on, I need to go.
Okay, we got IBZ doing swag lasers.
That is so risky. I'm surprised to see so many people going for that, honestly, and then no reset.
Lots of people have been going for the swag lasers in our bracket. Under all good quirky paper. I'm guessing you're talking about the other pool right now.
Alright, so going. Okay, that loses time, actually.
I hope, I'm guessing that's.
Chapel, quiet in space. Loses like half a second compared to just normal 1, 2, 3.
Huh. So it's the least optimal time you could, or the least optimal path
No,
you could actually
it's
go.
not the least.
What is the
There's
least
more,
optimal?
There's more. The least optimal is going space, chapel, and then quiet, which takes 2 entire seconds longer than just chapel, space, quiet. Or doom, space, quiet.
Yeah,
I mean, it's kinda-
I went Doom Space Quiet until
I don't. Oh no.
19.
I think it's quite crazy. Back in the old days, there used to be a good argument of people saying which path was more optimal, which path should people take, because no one actually realized that there was any time difference between them. It's kind of crazy, Killer. You ended that whole entire discussion on your own.
Yeah, for real.
You got to make the other side win. I don't even remember which side you were on beforehand. Which path you supported
I just
beforehand.
went with the normal route. I just supported chap, just like doom, space, quiet. Just
It felt really good. The old just doom space
Start
quiet.
at the bottom and work your way up. Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember-
it's not a bad route. Like honestly, it's the second fastest route.
Actually, something I haven't been seeing people do. I know a couple of really high up runners did do this. In the menuing, especially on keyboard and mouse, you can double hit it with W and up, and so you can get you can actually go up two prompts instantly, and it can actually save you a little bit of time overall.
Oh, that's interesting. I've never heard that.
It's something you like. I don't even know how many people do it. IBZ going for an extremely safe strat or version of this room. They're gonna be losing a little bit of time here, but they do make it out fairly safe. Let's see if this ends up.
Actually using that trick.
Let's see if anyone's gonna go for a riskier version of this map.
Does he get a replay skip? No.
No replay skip. Peanut is actually on a decent run for his level. I think he can definitely save a lot of time.
Oh, he's really struggling in this room. He does.
The
knows what to do at all.
This room is extremely difficult because you've got V shooting at you, the gunner coming up, the Ricky on the right. It's kind of a nightmare room if you don't have a good strat for it.
If you don't have your thoughts collected, you know everything too. Oh, he doesn't know that you can kind of just skip over that guy, either.
It's me back. I've never seen that.
I'm gonna go space because I always choke it. I'm just going to space because I always choke it. Alright, Tabakkey, you're up next, so you better be showing us that space. Do you know what Tabakkey, is Tabakkey a keyboard mouse or controller runner?
Yes. Tabakkey is keyboard mouse.
Alright, so next race will be a keyboard mouse versus a controller.
Did you see the route EternalPeanut just took? I've never seen anyone.
I
went
have
to
never
grab
seen that.
The flamethrower in the last room.
And isn't the flamethrower really hard to use on controller? I thought that was like.
Flamethrower is impossible to use if you are trying to move and use it at the same time, because you can't.
Yeah, he was fine. He didn't have to move.
Right.
But I've
You're showing
never
it.
seen anyone
He's
use
showing him. He's got the manpower. He's got the flamethrower. They were intimidated by him. So there's no replay skip there.
No.
All right, we see these two sides. We see both of them are actually might end up on motorcycle segment at the same time, which is actually really good considering for Peanut in that case, like from the fact of how long their difference in playing is.
Peanut
we
is
might be seeing the
struggling here
difference
on
of
the
that.
pace.
Peanut's-
real time here.
Peanut's definitely on a much faster pace than he was yesterday. If he keeps this up, he could actually have a pretty decent run overall and definitely destroy his PB.
Oh, he almost died to the axe there. He deflected it. Okay. If he took a death, that would have been very bad.
Alright, so as one enters motor, one leaves motor. So we have IBZ going over to Chinatown. Probably one of the funnest maps done well.
Ooh.
Taking a bit of a different route there, IBZ in terms of
Something
China
else
1.
intentional.
It might have just been a reroute based on what happened, just to not take a death and lose more time. Ooh, that is rough. Got shot in the back by that gunner.
Yeah, you have to make sure to just drop straight down there. You don't want to do that. Oh, he's struggling.
We just got a little bit of a taste of who do I race next? Tabakkey, you're racing Poliswag. And if whoever loses gets bumped out completely. It's unfortunately how losers bracket goes. Once you've lost here, it's pretty much over. IBZ definitely taking a little bit safer strats, but they are still consistently not taking many deaths, so they aren't losing much time in terms of that.
Yeah, especially for a no reset run, there's a lot of value in safe strats.
Yeah, you can definitely be doing some safe strats to make sure you aren't taking many deaths. About to be exiting China here soon, in the last level of it. Let's see what safe strat they go for here. I wonder. Oh, they are gonna use the smoke, making those shield guys. Remember the old jokes?
They're such a pain. Yeah, they see better in
I'm
smoke.
struggling.
Yeah, they see better in the smoke. All right. Well, we got I think I just saw him reset so that the helicopter phase went quicker there. I think that's we're seeing Peanut take out some actual good tech.
He reset earlier too. I was watching him.
I mean, maybe Peanut was looking at maybe he took the time, started looking at that Apoxa tutorial. He's busting out all of the good moves here. He's not too far behind still.
Alright, nice. He doesn't die to heli. He doesn't know how to move left though, to save time. It's okay. Maybe he'll learn one day.
It's okay. I feel like that's one of the few things that we don't really have saved in the tutorials, that you're supposed to move left there.
I think it's in Finales.
I'm definitely taking interesting China. I mean, this is like the safest China one you could do, I think.
Just modeling that door.
Yeah, taking everyone out right as they get to that door is probably one of the safest things. Oh my, both of them taking a death to this room. China too, taking 2 kills.
Yeah, it was actually interesting that IBZ just now in Dragon 4 did not use the Dragon Dash on the other side after he brought everybody down, and then when he went to the right side of the room, he actually just did 2 normal slashes.
Yeah. I think it's probably because he's struggling to get the Dragon Dash in the right direction in time, if I had to guess. Because it's definitely way faster Dragon Dash there. But if he struggles with the direction, he might actually get killed. Like, get shot before he actually gets the Dragon Dash off.
We see Peanut doing quite an interesting strat there. He does make it out without taking much of a death. So, you know, he isn't. Oh no.
Yeah, I think that was a very similar to the kind of main safe strat for that room, except that by getting the smoke off a little bit later, the enemies were able to come up on the left side of the room instead of staying on the bottom where you'd want them.
Definitely making some big leeway here. I think, like, as from yesterday, I thought his Chinatown was much slower, but he's probably going to be exiting Chinatown here at like the 2-minute mark.
Yeah, I think he's definitely on pace for like a 30-minute run right here. If not, probably faster than that actually.
It depends on how much he worked on his late game though.
True.
These slaughter will definitely define how much time he has. Like you will be able to tell like crazy. Slaughter will milk the time out of you.
Really struggling in his room here.
Slaughter definitely, like we've been saying, Slaughter literally can take runs away. And IBZ is definitely struggling here.
For like nearly a minute by now.
Yeah, Slaughter 5 is so brutal.
Yeah, he just keeps dying here.
It's such a long room that especially if you're already feeling the effects of taking a few deaths here, you know, you have to be able to keep your head straight for so long to get all the way through it.
I think this is one of those few rooms where it's really smart to have a backup in case of tilt or your mindset not being great. Like definitely. Yeah, he did get a really good clear here. Oh, which okay, he's having to come towards him, so he's just gonna go for the classic.
That's probably the right idea. Oh, that can be so frustrating whenever you're waiting for them to group up and the Crusher gets one because it pulls all of them back to the right.
It's
Like,
it's
they gotta
probably
go and- They have to go inspect what happened. They just watch their friend get, you know, demolished, and they're like, "What happened?" Go look at the Crusher closer up, I guess.
Wait, how did the Eternal Peanut die 9 times on Dragon before Dragon 3? I didn't see that.
I think just mess ups to
Probably
mess ups to
Dragon
Dragon 1. No, Dragon 1 he took a lot of deaths.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say because Dragon 2 is one of those ones where you just can keep running into the lasers over and over again. And he's
Peanut-
going-
Peanut
he's
not
going
doing-
all the way across the bottom.
He doesn't know.
I don't think he knows any strats for this run, because this room definitely is actually in a casual playthrough. This room is probably one of the harder rooms casual, like in the casual
Oh,
playthrough,
Yeah.
or in someone's first
It's a
playthrough.
very important room.
Knowing any
Of.
any strat of this room makes it literally soar quickly, and you realize how easy it is. This is probably the easiest room to show people AI manipulation and how to manipulate the AI.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's one of the few rooms where like actually just working to group everybody up pretty much in the room is the fastest thing.
Oh no. He's really struggling.
Well, he's only got a little bit of it left. Uh-oh. He definitely just took... Oh, no. He kind of panicked there right at the end. He missed his Dragon Dash and then panicked, and it definitely took a
But
lot of time
see,
out of him.
Missing a Dragon Dash is the worst thing because then you have to wait for that cooldown.
Yeah, you have to literally roll it out, or else you're going to take a death. Okay, he takes 3 down here. Okay, and he's out. You know, bit of a slow Dragon Tape, but he can definitely make it through. Had so much anxiety during
That was pretty nice,
that.
actually. It popped up there and sniped all those guys.
Yeah, actually kind of did a decent. At the end there, he actually had a decent Dragon Tape for.
That was a good safety strat that IBZ just did in that room and bunker there.
Oh, whoa. Eternal Peanut, don't do that.
I don't think he knows that it's based on the Terry getting knocked through the thing. IBZ just really trying to close out a decent time here, trying to play it really safe so I don't lose much more time. Oh, that's Gunner misses shot, giving back, saving IBZ from some major time loss there.
It is not often you get knocked down and get to finish the room.
Wow,
This
Eternal Peanut is taking this room really slow.
I'm gonna be
Waiting 2
honest.
cycles.
I don't even know the true versions of that room's safer strat. B21s. So it's quite interesting to see the different variations that people have of it. Because if it's not the quick strat, I have no clue how it goes. He missed that Terry up there, but he should be good. All right.
Go back.
Yeah.
Peanut definitely struggling a little bit on this room. I think this is where his knowledge of the run probably starts to go down a bit more. The later parts of the run definitely are harder. Why did he reset there, IBZ? He
thought
reset and he wasn't
I think
dead.
He died. I thought he was gonna die. I thought he was gonna die for sure. I think that's what happened because his strat messed up.
He killed both gunners though, is my problem. There's only
Yeah, I think he thought he was gonna die to those 2 gunners for sure. So he just reset in the middle of killing them.
Yeah, I think he didn't expect it to just like to kill them both on that slash. Definitely an interesting choice of pathing here coming from. Oh, he lives it.
Oh my god.
Oh, the Mad Lad almost gets away with it.
Oh my god, yeah. Just
We have-
punched right at the end there.
We have IVZ going through and closing out this run at Headhunter right now, on pace for a sub 20 or 22:30.
TheEternalPeanut, meanwhile, struggling to grab the walls.
All right, Peanut. You know, I will be pretty happy if he goes in the bunker. He could definitely actually close us out in the next 5 minutes. If he plays it safe, this could just be a PB where he doesn't even have to. No, the final.
Back.
Oh. Yeah,
Oh,
smoke,
no.
too. You gotta
5
do
at
the
it
smoke.
again. This room is so tough.
He had a smoke on him. You gotta do the smoke to save it.
I remember just when initially learning the routing for this game, even with like safety strats, this was probably the closest I came to just quitting trying to learn this room because it's just so tough.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. None of the strats are fun for this room half the time. He's going over here. He's like, I'm taking you out in this first, buddy.
Yeah, paying him a special visit.
So we got a 22-23. I'll pull IBZ in the call soon, but I don't think they're a talker. We can just say they're like GGs to them. Boy, let them go. Oh, they already left. They're already gone. So I guess that's it for them. They should be joining us back here in a little bit for the next race, though. IBZ Slaughterhouse, not Pog. Other than that, IBZ, we want to say you did very good in your run. It was a very good run. Yes, there were a lot of mistakes in Slaughterhouse, but other than that, you did very good overall. You definitely kept up a good mental after the chain.
I also think that's saving, taking some of those safety strats in the early part of the run too. That it paid off because there was a lot of consistency there.
Yeah, it makes sense to do it if you're racing in the losers.
It looked like he was going for the grouping there, but then actually went ahead and popped the door open.
I'm gonna go ahead and switch over the audio over to.
Yeah, good call.
Oh, sorry, I had the message of Apoxa asking him to update boards
Nice.
for us. It would be very nice to see him update some of the boards that are going on.
And it definitely seems like his routing is a little tighter for these two rooms. After Slaughter 5.
He didn't crash. Nice. Alright, does he know how to roll?
Nice.
Nice.
Probably because of fast V. I'm pretty sure that was my fastest pace at Chinatown. Oh yeah, IBZ, didn't you just recently learn fast V and just like all the consistent setups for those two? I can't remember if you were another one of our runners who didn't know fast V or like the quick version of those strats, but definitely, literally those two strats alone literally can save you acres of time. Oh, I think he has the stream on the back, so I'm gonna mute his because of there's gonna be an echo if we keep it on. Actually, I can go get the exact level that he's on though. He's in. Do you know what the name for that map is in the soundtrack? Yeah, we'll just keep rain on brick from the end rune. For the bunker 2 or bunker 1.
Default terrain on brick. That's the move always.
He's definitely struggling with this room. So at 27. Oh, we are just about to hit the end cut for him.
Yeah.
Looks like we're gonna be unfortunately moving on to the next two runners.
And let me just say, because I'm gonna step away really quick. I think I'm up next, but GG's to both of the runners. Great run so far.
Yep.
I'm looking forward to this.
GG to both of you. Good job, Peanut on. He's rapidly improved like crazy. Like he definitely has the ability to get sub 30 run next run, or if he just consistently gets down some of the later game strats, he can do this easily. All right, So I'm gonna mute us all, and then we'll be back in a little bit with Poliswag versus Tabakkey. My mic, KZ, there we go. Okay. Here we go. Killer, can you give us some words right now?
Testing 1 2 3. We good?
Yeah, I'm gonna turn you up just a little bit.
Okay. See if any of our contestants are petting the cat. No, no one petting the cat. Alright. Moving on to a serious run.
There we go. I think we have the volume levels good on both now.
The players doing very identical strats here.
I also just got word that Peanut finished his run at a 35-17.
Wow, nice. That's a big PB for him. Congrats.
So congratulations to Peanut. Alright.
Yeah, both All Razors extremely identical timing right now. Like 1 to 2 seconds apart. Oh, okay. Terry doesn't follow Tabakkey. That's gonna cost him a little bit of time.
Let's see how Poly is gone. You're definitely gonna see Poly gonna like start slowly go behind, just mainly because of the load time differences. Like that is a huge difference between these two things. Oh, if I remember, Tabakkey's got kind of the slideshow, if I remember. Maybe just because of internet stuff like that. What's readily available. Who is Midra? Band sounds tempting. Dude, Midra, that's what Midra wants. I'm sorry, Glass. That's all he could ever want.
Yeah, both players like a second apart right now.
Poly is going through pretty well right now. Both runners are doing very well. I don't think either of them go for BB 2.0, so we're about to see each of them get a single death.
Yeah, just normal.
Yeah, just normal for tournament setting. You're only gonna see a very few people go for.
Ooh, okay. Tabakkey takes a death at the very end of the second club room there. That's very
That
bad.
is rough. He is going to now definitely be behind. If on stream you ever see Poly ahead, then that means he is really ahead. Just because he already has the delay. In terms of his timer.
Ooh, Tabakkey taking more deaths here.
Tabakkey definitely slowly getting the distance between him and Poly definitely growing slowly. I think Poly really wants to see you versus him in the future, so I think he's trying real hard to make sure that battle ends up happening.
Yeah, Tabakkey has the same strat, but just making more mistakes here.
Yeah, he's just making some subtle mistakes, and Poly's just gaining more distance on him. Another death from Tabakkey.
Yeah.
Another death
Ugh.
in the studio room. He definitely seems like his nerves might be a little high right now. He goes back up for the super auto throw to try and get the kill. Poliswag is not giving any room. Poliswag is, he messed up a little bit of the roll timing there, but he is still zooming on through. He does not want to give up any of his time.
Ooh, he misses up the jump. Alright. Poliswag messed up the initial jump there onto the ledge.
Let's see how he goes through the rest of this area. He's doing crouch rolling, definitely pushing up the speed. Aren't both these runners are crouch rollers, right? Which is why sometimes when you see delay, that means they've missed a crouch roll. Oh, he does the fat. Oh my, Poly coming out here. Doing the slash and then fast fall off the stairs. It does save time.
Yeah, both these riders are crouch rolling, so It's a big mistake if you mess it up.
Yeah, it costs you a lot. That's the one downside of the crouch rolling, is making a mistake on the crouch rolling costs you time. Out for blood. Dude, Paulie did that as a sign. He was like, I am out to win this. I will not let myself fall down. Playing very consistent, most normalized strats that you'll see for most people here. Both players doing decently hard strats. Maybe not the hardest version. I know for this room, definitely a lot of people are doing that. The bottle throw in the top right so that they attract the people, instead of the riskier version where you just flick up and throw it to the right. Tabakkey slowing down just his base movement against. Oh, Tabakkey doing the
Tabakkey
quicker
does the
version.
advanced strat. Nice. He gets
That
off.
strat is not easy to get off. It takes a lot of work
Closing
and
the
practice to
distance.
get it. He's trying to close that distance, but I do not think Paulie's going to give it up. He's just going to keep playing consistent.
Oh, he misses the cleaver. Poliswag had to go back there. Yeah, and he messes
Oh,
up the
Paulie
timing.
should.
I would just beat that there.
Yeah, it was not worth it. Once the timing's been screwed up on this level, it is not going to happen anymore. He gives up a bit of time, but he's still definitely in the lead.
Nice. Tabakkey gets it first try, so he's
He's
getting
doing
closer.
He's doing really, yeah, but we got Paulie also putting in some of the small time saves, doing these slashes and doing the fastballs off stairs. It does give you a considerable amount of time. Okay, both in chapel. I like, you know, we got Tabakkey out here teabagging the cart. Both entering chapel 2.
Yeah, so Tabakkey is like 15 seconds behind currently.
It's there's still a decent gap between them, but uh-oh. I mean, it doesn't really matter. And any time wasted in Doom, in this version of Doom, doesn't really matter. You can't really lose much time.
Alright. Tabakkey opting for no swag strats.
You know, probably giving us the classic swag strat he always does. Not doing the pacifist route here. He's definitely killing. Not a single swag strat. No, counting cert, they did do a swag strat. Paulie did a swag strat. Going down to get to the cart early.
Looking for some new swag in here.
You want some new swag in here? What else could you want? Get the bottle. Go to is a swag strat? Is a swag strat giving up time to throwing the Molotov in the elevator and bunker and getting the achievement?
That's the real swag strat. If anyone ever does that, that's an instant win for me.
They take the money. They take it home. All right, let's see how it goes for Paulie in Mansion. We're both people about to be entering the inner parts of Mansion. Good outside from Paulie, and we're definitely seeing Tabakkey trying to earn back his place in this race. Neither of these runners want to be knocked out of the race completely. This is for your spot in the race still, and your only chance, and the only chance these two have at getting into the top 8 still. Tabakkey taking a rough death there. Definitely
that's
losing a
gonna
lot of
cost
time to it. Paulie zooming on through. His Mansion's been very clean so far. He's got to keep consistent with it and stay. We're going to be seeing some of the strats that controller people need to use. The worthless flamethrower that they have to pick up here.
Oh, he messes up. Okay.
Oh no, but he can definitely.
He gets. Yeah.
He
has
definitely
he has
lost.
the alternative strat for that.
He lost probably about
Tabakkey
4 seconds on it, but he's still doing good. Tabakkey taking another death, showing Paulie that it's okay. You can lose that time. There's no replay skip coming from Paulie over here. Let's see if Tabakkey gets it. And no replay skip on either of them.
No replay skip.
Poly putting in good time here. Really pushing down. He does not want the gap to be closed at all. Cheesy face fight about to be done for Poly. And right after we'll be seeing Tabakkey fly through it right after. Alright. Motor. There's not much time
We'll
that
see
can
what Helicopter has to say about this time save that Poly has.
Oh, you have a multi-stream going out, Apoxa? Apoxa, there's one downside to the multi-stream, but I'll talk to you about that later.
Oh, Tabakkey. Okay, going for like slightly unoptimal order there. You should kill those guys from the left first.
Oh, you know, we could be doing predictions for some of these races if we wanted to. I think I'll save predictions for top 8. Seeing 4 ones at the same time, I'm already dizzy thinking about it. It's not that bad, Peanut. The only problem with multi-stream is because of Twitch changing their embedded coding, you don't count as a viewer for the streamers. That is the only downside. That's just because of a change they did to the embedded coding of Twitch recently. Both on motor.
Alright, here we go. This is the thing that can break it. Oh, and Poliswag.
Poliswag gives up a lot of his time back to Tabakkey. This is one of those areas you never want to take a death to. It really does put you behind.
Alright, Tabakkey just needs to not die to keep his...
And Tabakkey's like, don't worry, Poly. We're both taking a death here.
Oh no. Both players losing time, so no players losing time at all. Great.
Well, both players dying relatively around the same spot there, so literally the time loss, it just becomes null. Exer clips, they're struggling a little bit. Oh, Poly doing a very good China 1. Only way that... Oh, Tabakkey is going for the advanced strat. Taking a little bit of slow time on it, but still doing... Oh, he might have saved some time on Poly just from doing the advanced strat there. Poly also taking a death there, unfortunately. Gonna be losing some of his time.
Oh, Tabakkey also takes a death, though.
Tabakkey being a bit more of a risky player, but taking the deaths for it, and it's costing him a lot of his time. Anytime Poly's taking a death, Tabakkey is just giving it back. Tabakkey needs to not die. It's almost like you're doing the predictions.
Misses the drone hit. Tabakkey misses the drone hit there and just dies. He just falls down. Oh.
Oh man, taking a death. It's okay. Poly can miss some time here.
Yeah.
He has a lot of time. Tabakkey's giving him room to make the gap even bigger. I think it's mainly from the rough start that he had. It might still be on his mental. Oh, the teleporting. Don't we all love that smoke? Unfortunately, taking a death to Dragon here. Oh, taking another death.
Poliswag.
Oh no, Poly.
Oh no, Poliswag. What's going on? Alright, he gets out of there. It's gonna cost him though. He's losing some time to that. Oh, Poliswag also takes a couple deaths on the room now. Okay.
Oh, you mean Tabakkey taking some. Tabakkey literally just Tabakkey just giving back
into the laser.
Tabakkey giving back some of the time straight back to Poly. He's like, Poly, it's okay. Both of them making near the same amount of deaths in these maps.
They're just making the same mistakes.
Both of them just matching each other and each other's mistakes here. Poly already entering Slaughter, going through the first level already. Oh man, he kills the tier the wrong way, but
Alright, Tabakkey gets out of there. But the lead is bigger now. His mistakes was overall bigger.
Yeah, his mistakes have definitely costed him a bit more. He's already got a decent amount more deaths than Poly for sure.
Nice.
Oh,
Poly gets
Poly
to
almost
recover
getting
shit,
crushed,
cycle.
but he made it through. As long as Poly keeps a good head throughout this map, he can definitely keep this lead up. See how he deals with
Tabakkey
Slaughter
taking
5.
another death. That should be good for Poly.
Poly is
Tabakkey needs
out
to
of some of
stop
the
trying
harder rooms.
if he wants to get this win.
Let's see the mental check here on Poly. Let's see if he's able to. Oh. See, is he gonna go for the riskier strat again? And he gets it.
He
He's
gets
out of the
through.
room. He doesn't let it spire. He was like, I'm only gonna give you one death. Keeps his head straight after it.
Oh,
Alright.
Tabakkey was a really cool strat there. I've never seen that before.
You've never seen a strat that? Like this is the first time I've ever heard this. You not seeing a strat? Killer? Is this history?
It is history. World
History is
first.
being made. Tabakkey apparently invents some strats we have not seen before. Got
And he's taking deaths. Oh no.
Poly exiting Slaughter at a 147 time on Slaughter. Still making good pace. Good pace to keep up his lead at least. I don't think either of these runners are PB
Ooh.
pace, but for sure I don't think either of them are, but both still having good no resets right now.
I think Tabakkey is actually trying to go too fast sometimes, which is really funny, but he's like going too fast in his muscle and his brain is not keeping up.
His brain's like, Tabakkey, wait, we gotta take a second here. Gotta take a breath. Both in
'Cause he just sometimes
bunker,
doing things too fast and doesn't know exactly what he's doing.
both getting in bunker. Tabakkey just a little bit behind. Poly is definitely has the lead in time here for sure, by a grand margin. But well, we'll see if he can
like
close
30
this out.
seconds, over 30
He
seconds.
himself says bunker 1 and bunker 2 can take a lot of your time away.
Oh,
Tabakkey taking a
Tabakkey
little
taking
pause
the
there.
Pause for like a second. Oh, Tabakkey? Okay. He gets the shield guy killed.
You see
Poly's
Poly
starting
out
to
here.
see bunker.
Poly is making it through fine with bunker 1. It's all about this bunker 2 and closing it out, Poly.
Yeah, he's
Even
taking
if
it
you have-
very safe here. Oh,
Yeah.
Taylor takes a death.
Oh, that is rough. Taking a death there. Did they just both take a death? Tabakkey taking another pause. Is everything okay with Tabakkey?
Question mark? Okay, he gets out. Is he like watching the stream?
Maybe?
Alright. Poliswag gets shot by the shotgunner.
Unfortunate, it does happen. Oh, so I learned the reason why he doesn't grab the smoke here. He told us when we first got on call. It's because it lags really badly on Switch and makes it really hard to get through this room. So he'd rather take a little bit of time loss having to wait just so that he doesn't have the lag. Because the lag can definitely cause a couple deaths.
Yeah, that's a
Oh.
weird reason, but alright, that makes sense. Tabakkey trying to do the fast strat, but he's really struggling. Like, he's messing it up a couple times, and then the times where he doesn't, he just can't finish it.
Struggling to close out these bunkers. He's taking a lot of deaths in this endgame. Definitely slowing him down. Well, Poly's done a good job not taking too many. Definitely had a couple mistakes, but he's doing good. Make sure he doesn't make them too many times in a row. Oh,
Alright, getting shot. Just right in the face.
all right. We're gonna be moving Poly back in here. You're welcome, Polly. GG. Good
Thanks.
job on the run.
Yeah, a little bit
Nice.
sloppy at parts, but it was the actually the first one I had a chance to get to do today, so it wasn't too bad all in all. Like the heli death was unfortunate.
Heli, you lost
Yeah, don't
quite a
worry.
little time on the heli.
No person died to heli. If
Yeah,
that
it's
makes you feel
okay.
any better. Tabakkey
Yeah.
also died to heli.
Yeah, it was kind of a
GS.
weird RNG spot because you typically have like a lot of space and time to figure out what you want to do there, but the way they lined up, I'm sure I still could have survived, like no doubt, but I just didn't see the path.
Your mind looked at it and it was probably like, uh-oh. Blanked and then you died and it's like, oh.
Yeah, Dragon 2 was another one where it was like, I've talked about that room before, but especially on controller, I have issues with it sometimes where it's like, it just feels so finicky with that max dash to line it up. So then, you get the laser, and then I don't know if you saw, like I dashed all the way to the right one time, right upon resetting. It was kind of weird.
Yeah,
so,
I saw that.
But thankfully, then the next two rooms were kind to me, so it worked out. But
All right, Tabakkey finishing up here with a 2011.
Yeah, so that is.
Nice. That's close to a PB. That might actually be a PB.
Wait, is that a PB? That's a PB.
It might. We'll see.
Wait, Tabakkey, is that a
This
PB?
is
GG, my
2020.
man.
This PB is 2020.
That's a PB?
That's a
Alright, well,
PB.
good job.
Hey, congrats.
Congratulations on the
Yeah.
PB.
Thank you. Well, my sub 20 is definitely happening not today.
Yeah, if you didn't take that heli dev, I think you had sub 20 in the bag right here. Congratulations.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
G-
It's
GG.
like as for today's, like 2 times already, because I was practicing, was racing with other dudes, and so I had like 20. Like I really choked at the end in Bunker 2. I took 15 deaths or something.
Yeah, I've mentioned before, Tabakkey, but you do so much IL grinding. Like, it's definitely good to get these no resets. And what's your current sum of best?
1743. Yeah,
so
and
that
I
sub
was.
20 is a gimme.
By the way, I am trying to do some test speedrunning, but I didn't really manage to download the Steam version of Cassette. So I still hadn't done it yet, but I am planning to do test speedruns for like in the next month or so.
Awesome.
Alright, well, it was good to get to hear from you. GG, good job on your run. We're gonna have to let you go though. Thank you so much for participating in the tournament. I hope you had a good time.
Yeah, thank you too. Bye.
Bye-bye. Alright. So we're waiting on DreadLockShadow here. I'm very sure Snake has their run up.
Yeah, Snack is still streaming, aka IBZ.
Yep. And after this, I believe after this run we'll be counting. We can actually rather do. Oh, wait. Yeah, Dreadlock versus Dreadlock versus IBZ. And we can do a Rid and Sir Maxim if we after this too. Do we know Sir Maxim is here? During this game, can one of you guys try and message and see if we can get them both? I don't know if DreadLockShadow's here either though. Is the only problem. I don't see DreadLockShadow at all. It wasn't too hard to get a hold of yesterday, but
What is the what is the race we're trying to do right now?
the race we're trying to do right now is
DreadLockShadow.
Dreadlock versus IBZ.
Or Snack versus who? Sir Maxim?
Yeah, we could end up
versus Sir Maxim.
Yeah, I just added them. I don't Sir Maxim was the one that we had a problem trying to get a hold of yesterday, so we might want to add and see if
Yeah, he wasn't even in the group chat yesterday, so let me add him right now and see if he's ready.
Definitely get these two in here soon. I don't know where Dreadlock is. I could message him real quick.
Is that Dreadlock versus a Rid?
No, it's Dreadlock versus
No, no, it's
IBZ.
DreadLock versus Snack or IBZ, and then it's Red versus Sir Maxim.
Oh,
Those are
okay.
two different races. We're trying to do Dreadlock first, if we can.
Alright, we're gonna be muting the streams, then we'll be back here soon. Yep, and both did really, really good. Alright. Well, we'll be back. We'll be back soon. One in, and you guys are in now too. Alright, so let's put on one of their audios. You know, we'll use IBZ for now. I have true faith that IBZ has a good audio. Ooh, a little bit loud, but.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier.
Alright.
I just opened up IBZ stream and just like destroy my ears.
Might just taken a couple years off my ears there, but that's okay. Oh, I need to change names. Wait a second.
Are you backwards right now?
IVZ1. No, I didn't even change the names at all. Give me a second. And then this is DreadLockShadow, right?
DreadLockShadow.
Yeah. Okay, we got those changed immediately. All right, sounds good. That's done. Sorry about having the names off for a little bit there. We're all good though. Kind of rushed into this one. I was trying not to let this delay for too long. It's 94. Okay. We're up and going again.
Just normal.
And welcome,
normal
Rain.
factory for other players.
No,
No
it's not.
mistakes?
It's not Pauline Tabakkey. It's we've got IBZ and DreadLockShadow going right now. I believe this should be right. You know, IBZ is the controller player, right? Yes, IBZ is the controller player.
Yeah,
I am
IBZ is
correct
playing
about
actually
that.
on Xbox.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, that is
IBZ is the Xbox player. There we go. Had to make sure that we were running on the right people there. Because if I had their names flipped around, it would look a little funny if we got to the end and you were like, oh, this is the winner. Actually, wait a second.
IBZ opting out to not fast fall there. Very interesting. He clung to the wall. I don't know if that was intentional or not. At the very start. Of hotel. Oh, DreadLockShadow going for a BB2. Fails the first try.
Yeah, he actually there was a bit of a gap building, even though neither of them had deaths yet because of.
He gives up on the
Fails for
BB2
the
right
second
after.
try. Okay.
Yeah, that gap
Dude.
pretty much closed right back up after that.
Everyone was. Yeah, there's only gonna be so many people who go for BB2.
He did get it yesterday, I think.
I think he did fourth try, right? I think fourth or
I
fifth
think
try.
second, but
I think
yeah.
he got it at some point.
I don't think he got a second. I think it took him a little bit before he got it. I know Cherry got it first try. Both of these runners are very good, if I recall correctly, aren't they?
Let me see.
Yeah, Killer, could you go get their PBs and we can go. You can go say them right after too. I think you're both high enough in the. Let me increase you a little bit. There we go. You go.
Yeah, so DreadLockShadow has a PB of 18 minutes and 17. And IBZ has a PB of, well, 21 minute now, because he PB like yesterday. So they're decently far apart, but we'll see the strat differences as we go.
How do BB strats even work? BB strats is skipping over the surveillance things. So BB 1.0, basically you wait a little bit, but you can hop over most of the guards. BB 2.0 involves no waiting, where you hop over all of the guards' vision. It's extremely hard, comparatively.
Yeah, BB2 has a really significant time save, but even if you get it on second try, it's slower than just doing BB1. So it's a really risky strat, especially on a no reset.
BB2 runners will all, or BB 1.0 runners will always have one death after that area because because it kind of exploits it's kind of a death exploit, but really not. It's you kind of finish the level as you die, and so you get out, and so
Yeah,
it counts
you
you
get
with one
spotted
death.
and go through that door simultaneously.
Yeah, the game just lets you do that. Like if you finish the level and you die, you just
It,
continue going.
it's
That can
it's
happen in a couple places.
it's really one of the few things we actually get to exploit in this whole entire game. So you know, I'll take having at least one. Dude, it's also kind of cool. We've seen a decent amount of people who use Prism Sword, a decent amount of people who use normal Katana. It feels like there's a good variance in the players that we've had.
Yeah, the
Ooh,
Prism
Dreadlock
Master
Shadow
Race is a
taking
real
early
thing.
death.
Prism Master Race? I mean, there's actually okay, so there isn't. I don't know if you know this, but there is actually a difference between the swords. In terms of opening doors.
Yeah,
If
3
I'm correct,
pixels.
yeah, it's a whole 3 pixels, dude. We have 3 pixels on you guys. So if you ever miss that door, so I saw it, Polly, you implemented it. You did the fast fall slash man. Oh, by real quick, I just want to say DreadLockShadow going for the hard version of space, also nailing it first try.
Yeah,
Congratulations,
that's
my man.
so risky because if you mess up that Molotov throw it all or you move too slow, you're gonna get shot either from the left or the right.
8? Why'd you say 8, Sherry? Um, we see IBZ kind of taking a couple of
Pixels.
deaths
He
here.
might mean 8 pixels.
That might be 8 pixels in total. I can't remember Prism Sword fully. Oh no, 8 pixels, not 3.
It should
Okay,
be
so
8
that
pixels.
8 pixels for the Prism Sword difference between Katana. So there is a noticeable difference between the two
Yeah.
weapons. I'm surprised Aki didn't ever change that after we told him about it. He just didn't seem to care too much. I mean, it's one of those
It
minor
mostly only
things.
matters at like a high level more than anything. Because if you're
Yeah,
running at like 20 minutes, you're not gonna feel it. It's not gonna affect
it's
anything.
really going to be felt by that top slot of people. I want to be honest. It feels like probably only last number is the one who needs to worry about it.
Probably.
If you're not contesting world record, you probably don't need to care too much.
So I'm still in that Katana grind. Oh, also another note on Baba Booey. The name for Baba Booey actually comes from the Casino Ricky. So in the casual game or on the Golden Ending playthrough, when you have to basically play roulette to get enough chips to get into what takes you into Chinatown, he says Baba Booey after your second win, I think.
So we have DreadLockShadow
Yeah,
kind of doing
and
it.
then Kane named it that. Why? I don't know. Ask him. Nobody knows.
It's a great
knows?
name,
He
though.
knows the secret.
You know, sometimes you get strats where, it's named after, like, oh, the streamer's eating an egg, so, it's going to be the streamer's name and an egg. And sometimes you get Baba Booey 2.0. Baba Booey. And, it kind of came in touch because there's all that meme of Baba Booey, people saying it. So, we're kind of trendy. The
Yeah, I don't know if
KZ.
you know, but the strat on IBZ screen is called Flying Goose. The strat where you're flying up the card there to the top. That's also has a name. It's called Flying Goose.
Why? Why?
So
He's
why
just
would you
like giving
lie
it.
about that?
He's sore over that whole
That's
bottom
not the
section.
reason I'm here.
The
It's just
laziest
named
strat
that,
is to
don't
just
ask me
go for
why.
that one deflect. That's the least number of inputs you can do.
All right, so we see DreadLockShadow kind of forcing a bigger gap on IBZ. He's really playing pretty consistent after his early mistakes.
Whoa, did you see that? He reset like 5 times there. DreadLockShadow on the first mansion room. Yeah, you can really start seeing the strat differences here because of their PBs are pretty different. They have different strats for rooms. Like you can see in IBZ right now, look at this strat. It's very different from what DreadLockShadow was doing.
Dreadlock definitely seems like that player where if he misses one of his swings, he's gonna reset here. He's gonna reset on what he's doing. By the way,
Right.
Dreadlock did just wake up. He has had no preparation. He just woke up. This is how he
Yeah,
plays
having a
when
pretty
he
solid
gets
run
up.
for coming in that way, though. Yeah.
Without any real like back practice or anything to warm up. Yeah,
And
he's
that was a pretty
actually sewing on
interesting.
through.
That was an interesting strat in the flamethrower room there.
Yeah, it's actually a very old strat that I found that was technically the fastest strat at the time, but last number eventually found like just a fast execution of the normal strat we do, so that's no longer the fastest strat. It's actually
Mhm.
slower.
Fast exit, dude. Last summer's literally just like, I'm built different. I'm sorry, killer. He told you, he just like, did he
Yeah, I
give you
don't
that
think
same?
any...
Did he just tell you? It's like, yeah, that your strat's faster if they're slow.
Yeah, it is literally like that, which is really funny, but yeah.
So would it be
It's one of
faster to
those
do it
strats
that
where
way than
nobody-
dropping down to where the barrels are?
There's also epic cones because of the runner
Yeah,
called
it is.
Epic. Is it called epic cones really?
I don't think anyone calls it epic cones. I think
I
it's called cone strat.
I think everyone just calls it
But
cones.
It is the runner. Yeah,
Epic
it's
cones. I'm gonna call it epic cones when I come back one day. Yeah, I'm executing epic cones here.
Yeah, okay, he got one cone, so he like saved like 0 time.
Yeah, it pretty much doesn't matter unless you get the last cone. Like if it's only gonna be one
Yeah,
cone, it
yeah,
has to be the last one.
Yeah, you need to be getting any. The more you get prior before the last cone, the better. Cause say you get the whole stream of 10 of them and the last one, then it will save you a decent chunk of time. But oh, it takes a
Yeah,
death.
I'll save you 11 cones for
Basically,
the
all the
time.
objects have to
that's
be
a
off
death.
screen for you to be able to quick reset. And if you, once you've hit a cone, even though it's still showing on the screen, it's like considered off screen.
Yeah,
so
it's technically
it
deloaded out.
right.
It
So
allows
if
you
you
to
miss
save.
that, if you miss the last cone, it still has to scroll all the way past that cone before you can quick reset. So you don't save any time unless you get that one and some of the
Yeah.
ones before it.
So IBZ again was just like waiting
Not much,
for
just
his
got
face
first.
to attack
Eternal
before he
Peanut.
actually attacked.
What would you do after waking up last Sunday? Not much. Just got first place in the tournament. I mean, this is definitely not first place. This is people trying to fight for a spot in that top 8. A juicy top 8. Dude, lots of people want it, man. Clips and Cherry really want to see that. We want to see that fight come out here. We're going to see you versus, wait, is it you versus Killer soon?
I have another race
Yeah,
with
if
the
that
winner
happens.
from Arid and match. So.
Oh, nice deflect on IBZ.
And then the winner of this is going to go against Counting Sword, and then the winner of that goes against Cherry. Arid versus Sir Maxim. Did any of you guys message
Oh,
them?
nice. DreadLockShadow. That's the advanced strat, man. I'm trying to win.
I had messaged him in the tournament discussion. Let me see if he responded.
I don't think he did.
I don't think I've seen anything from Sir Maxim. Maybe send him a DM and see if he's able to, if he responds there. I don't even know about the other person, the other player, Arid. Did he even respond either?
I don't think we actually pinged him.
Oh yeah, it's ping Arid, because I think we also need to get a ping from him.
They're going to be racing next, right?
Yeah, they should be. The next race should be Arid versus Sir. If anything, we can delay it by doing the winner of this versus Counting Sword. If we could just get Counting Sword straight in here, we could go really quickly, and I might end up doing that just to save time. And so that we can delay it more. But tell them that they're going to be racing soonish, those two. Arid and Sir. Because I'm doubtful the next race will be too long. Actually, I'm going to message Counting Sword too.
That was a nice save in Dragon 3 from Dreadlock. That looked kind of dicey there for a second. on the bottom floor.
IBZ is just struggling here on China. He took 45 seconds to complete the first room of China.
China is like that. That was probably the biggest barrier for a lot of my runs, even till fairly recently, just because those rooms can be so tricky. That's definitely, I think, for most runners where the nerves really start kicking in. I think a lot of us sort of separate out like factory through mansion is like the first half of the game sort of, and then China throughout the end is where things get really tough.
Yeah. For sure.
All right,
Okay,
so we
cool.
have that organized. That's perfect. We literally have it lined up 100%.
And if
None.
we can't, if for any reason Sir Maxim has the DQ, then that would be Arid and I, so we should be good either way.
Yep, because you and Arid both seem like you're on standby and ready. Also, that's probably why Bunker 2 is so hard for me. I'm guessing there's something Killer said about B2.
Ooh, DreadLockShadow is like really messing up here. He's just opting to take the waiting round now.
He
That's
is
the right call.
It is, because if you give up too many deaths to that room, it is just not gonna go well. It really will start cycling over and over again. It feels very unfun.
Yeah, it is just race to lose at this point.
My
so.
own personal rule is I'll try it twice and then I'm waiting for them to group up. Like you take a death there, you can maybe give it one more try, and then at that point.
Yeah, you can definitely give yourself 2 tries there, but after 2 tries, you really should just go for safe shot. You're just gonna be throwing a lot of time to it, and it's better just be safe.
It's one of the worst mental checks in the game, and one of the worst rooms for just like looping a bunch of deaths really quickly. But it's also one of the only rooms that's like that and has a completely like 100% safe strat you can do. So it's kind of nice.
Yeah, it's kind of nice in the case of that. I feel like Dragon 3 is one of those rooms too where you can loop a lot of deaths in there.
And yeah, there's no
there
way to
is
get out
no
of Dragon 3.
And yeah, literally, if you aren't doing the advanced strat, you are not you are really behind. Like it's much harder, and it's like I sincerely don't think that easier strat is easier. I just think it's harder. It's just longer. It should just be known as the longer strat. And it's probably easier to pick up, but it's definitely not safe. Any opinions on that, Killer?
Yeah, there's just not that many great strats in Dragon 3 to use.
It's pretty.
I can definitely agree with that.
You pretty much get fast strat, or you have to
really
creep
hard.
through.
you literally have to like chance not getting sniped out instantly. There's definitely
a really hard room to go through.
There's a pretty big gap between the runners right now in terms of where they are. We have one who's about to be entering Bunker 2 and one who's about to be exiting Solder soon.
Yeah, and their times are fairly similar.
But I'm not gonna lie. I think Dreadlocks just opened up his third eye. He woke up today. He's like, man, I haven't done anything yet. Haven't eaten. Katana 0 time, baby. And
yeah, he's just
going
fly through Bunker 2-1. That was nice. Ooh, and he gets that's the best whenever you get fast enough through the beginning of Bunker 2-2 where the remote bomb gets all 3 guys up there.
He is pretty much smooth. He took a death here, but he is going kind of crazy.
That shield guy can be so tough.
Bunker 2, more like how do I play the game again? Bunker 2, literally. No, even at very high levels, people still take a decent amount of deaths here at times. Can still choke this room super hard.
I think to not go for like the RNG shotgun strat is just interesting, considering he goes for a lot of the other fast strats.
You know, I think he's probably pretty happy. He's probably smiling at himself. Like, I'm about to have a sub 20 run. I literally just woke up sub 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, he's actually probably been running for longer than he's been awake today.
Yeah, so DreadLockShadow are gonna finish up here.
Dreadlock getting a very impressive time.
Yeah,
we,
that
we
was
have
that was
we've
a pretty
IB,
clutch bunker too.
yeah we have IBZ not too far behind. Just now entering bunker.
He'll definitely
one.
finish. Yeah.
Almost a sub 19 run coming from Dreadlock. The waking up mood. His sum of best is 6. That might be KZ tool, but 1659. That is very good. Let's drag him in here. Let's hear from him. Good morning.
Hello.
Dreadlock, that was a very impressive run for you waking up.
Yeah, great run.
you popped off a little there. We saw you zooming on through. Buffett prepares. But Buffett literally speedrunning preparation for speedrun. Doesn't look like an SOB as KZ tooled. Oh yeah, so is that actually your full SOB? Because that's a really impressive SOB, a 1650 SOB.
Oh yeah, that's yeah. Then my lives look with all the individuals like 1629 or something. I don't know. I'm very inconsistent.
You seem to be moving pretty good. It was good to see you go. We're actually gonna have you stay, and we're gonna throw in counting sort here in a little bit, and you two are gonna be going off against each other. We're just gonna do this because it's really easy for us to set up right now. If we just throw counting sort in here, and you guys just do your next race, because if we didn't, then we'd have to go get up 2 new runners, come back and get you two back up on here. So we're probably gonna have you stay if you're willing to do a second run today, right after waking up.
Oh, don't see why not.
I mean, hey, the nerves must not be too high. You're probably just chilling.
They're kicking in now.
Got that nice like morning haze.
Okay, IBZ going to bunker 2-1 now.
Perfect. Buffett's in the waiting room, so once we have once we see our IBZ getting through this final stretch of the game, we'll be moving on to the next round fairly quickly. This should be one of our shortest intermissions we're gonna do here. I'm gonna try and wrap this super quickly up. GG to both of you though. Both very fun runs to watch. And we're about to start fighting for top 8 spots. We're about to be fighting for some real big important spots. And Polly's gonna be fighting as the next run for that fight against Killer. The commentator versus commentator run.
That's like a good game.
It sounds like a pretty exciting race to see, and you guys aren't too far like in terms of like differences. Just your runs. I think there's a good chance of either of you winning it.
Yeah, I'm excited. Hopefully no heli deaths.
Yeah,
hopefully
none of you take a couple random deaths. You took a heli death. Killer yesterday was taking some deaths to
BB1.
yeah,
my
BB1.
first race I took a heli death. My second race I took 3 deaths to probably 1.
Yesterday there was a mod versus mod. Today is commentator versus commentator. Might be commentator versus commentator. You can't count on Rid. I cannot remember Rid's time, but I remember him being a decently good runner too.
Yeah, I think he just PB'd with like a 1930 or something yesterday, if I'm remembering correctly.
Definitely, if you aren't keeping your mental up, you just gotta keep that strong mental.
Oh yeah, easily. I mean, like you take 2 heli deaths, and there goes a full minute off your time, right? So.
Yeah, a Rid's PB is 1924.
So I know IVZ doesn't use a mic, so I'm gonna pull him in here real quick and be like, IVZ, before you end up going, because I know you don't use mic. Thank you so much for coming out here and being in the tournament. You had an amazing run.
GG's.
GG.
Yeah, congrats on the runs.
Congratulations. It was really fun to get to see a lot of your runs during this tournament. You did very good. Very good throughout this whole entire tournament. Alright. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye. Alright.
See you.
I'm going to be muting everything real quick, and we're going to be switching over crazy fast. Alright. All right, and our next race is coming out. Actually, I gotta put on you. There's your sound. All right, we got everyone in here. Over in pool 1, they're taking a couple because apparently they had a bunch of people end up not sure they had a good amount of people dropping out of the pool, so they're already done. They're taking one of our races.
Yeah, I'm doing it on their stream.
Yeah, buffet. Buffet. I'm gonna be trying so hard. My French is such a struggle. I am very much not good at French. Both of these runners are very good though. I think what is do you have the PB of buffet or buffet?
PB is 1930.
Oh, by the way, apparently today we
And
are
Dreadlock
going.
Shadow is PB is
Apparent
1817, so they're only like a minute apart.
that's definitely not a big enough gap to say there's a clear winner. They could literally go anyone's game right now. Dreadlock kind of struggling in the first level. He's taking a death. He's also
Yeah.
couldn't get off that dialogue. Oh, he took another death. He's given up a lot of time.
Whoa. Yeah, that's a big deal.
He can still catch this up, but that is
gonna be very happy with that.
Buffet is gonna be taking
Yeah.
that lead for a little bit. He's gonna be able to hold on to it for probably a couple levels. He's got some free time.
Yeah, he's like over 20 seconds.
I
ahead
want to
right now.
gamble my
Wow.
points. Here, you guys want a prediction? Yeah, I'll do a prediction real quick. I don't have any mods on right now because they're used to being on at 3 a.m. I'm gonna give you guys a prediction so you guys can have this. I'm gonna give it a 5. What time are they in game right now? 2 minutes? Yeah, 5-minute prediction's fine.
2 minutes.
Here we go. If we were at like depending on where we were, it would change how much I would give. There you go. We got a prediction started going out here. You guys can put your points down. Who you think will win?
Yeah, so Buffet is continuing his lead here, not making any mistakes.
He is really keeping it clean.
Oh, and Dreadlock Shadow is going for Baba Booey 2 as well. That's important to know. He failed his first time. He's giving up on the second
Yeah,
time.
he gives up pretty quick. He realized that he's not going to be saving time if he lets it go too many times out. So I think it's just giving up so that he doesn't have to worry.
Baba Booey 1.
Oh no, he failed BB1. That's gonna That's gonna make an even bigger gap. Buffet has a huge room for error. We got them both in the same exact room, but at different points in the. He fails it again.
Oh no, he's taking my curse with him.
Oh no, dude. He looked at Killer's run. He was like, I want to be like that. He's like, I'm gonna take it. So I think it's.
I just want to be like him.
I just want to be like. I think it's actually. I think failing BB1 it might be one of the most punishing things to do in the run. You can I believe you can fail BB 2.0 twice before one fail of BB 1.0. It is insane how much time you can lose there.
Very bad. It's very bad. Yeah, so Buffet is like a minute ahead right now.
He might be even a little bit more than a minute ahead right now. It is insane the decent gap between these two. Definitely could change at any point. Oh, we got 2K points on Buffet right now. DreadLockShadow with 300 points. You don't know. They could get turned around at any point. We have seen people. We have tried to confirm winners, and we've seen people give up endings. And not to forget from runs today, we definitely know from the last run we saw Dreadlock had a very clean late game. He's able to hammer out some really nice late games. So there could be a major difference near the end of it. It's been a little bit since we've seen. Yeah, we could see it switch at any point here.
So far, the buffet is doing very well. He's not making any mistakes.
You guys definitely want to
Keeping up
hit.
his lead. Oh, well, there's one. Okay.
You guys definitely want to rack up these points so that for the top 8, you guys can start betting. Because the next race, that one's gonna be pretty hyped to see.
Okay, Buffet makes his first major mistake. He didn't kill the gunner at the very start of the room, and he crawled all the way back to kill him. So it just took like a 15-second death there.
That it does. That's pretty rough.
Space 2 death at the end is always a little sour taste. Especially when you can't reset.
Mate equal power. Drink mate. What is mate? Is mate a drink in France or something? Am I crazy? Oh, you know, I'm not gonna lie here though. Buffet is actually performing so well in a lot of these rooms. He is executing things very cleanly. He has 2 deaths in the studio, but still, he's on a very good run right now.
Yeah, only one big major death. That was again at the end of Space 2.
Dreadlock is playing from behind, but that has no reason to count him out. He definitely has the opportunity to make it all the way back. It's like coffee, but better and buffetier. You know, apparently we're gonna be sponsored by Mate soon.
Alright, Buffet doing the swag lasers. Nice. Not
All
taking the
right,
death,
all
big
right.
deal.
Does
If he
the
took death
swag
there,
strat?
that would be a big deal.
No, if you took a dev, it's not that bad. We still respect you. We still give you the thumbs up on that.
Alright, nice. DreadLockShadow makes it out cleanly out of the quiet.
And both these are kind of playing pretty clean. They both have 2 deaths exactly. In the studio so far. We got Buffet being the pacifist he is, letting those Terrys live, letting them have that nice long life. I think the prediction just finally closed too.
Alright.
There's a cup with a straw filled with hot water. Sip and drink. Alright, apparently I've got to look into whatever this substance is.
Substance.
Substance. I've never heard of it before in my life. Sip. I just find it funny that his name is called Mate.
Alright.
So we have Buffet entering mansion already. He's definitely
Yeah.
showing off his lead right now. Let's see.
Making it
Let's
out of there. Pretty
well,
well.
let's hope that he can keep it up all the way through. I think there's a strong chance either of these could turn it back, but mansion, it ends up being an area where people throw time away constantly. We've seen it time and time again in the races. People just throwing away to easy strats or messing up a simple strat near the end. Can waste a bunch of your time. Flamethrower room, big one, where people have given up tons of time.
Yeah, mentioned deaths are usually a pretty big deal because the rooms are very big.
Yeah, majority of them are decent size. They're not the most punishing, but they're decently big. Is this tournament Katana only, or did no one happen to use lab swords? Because I don't remember seeing Katana only in rules. You're allowed to use Prism Sword, and we don't really discriminate between Prism Sword users and Katana users. That is fine depending on which one you use. Lab swords, I don't know if were we allowed to have people use lab swords. Would it be a flex if you took the combat knife and you won the tourney? Like.
Uh, I think so. I don't think it's supposed to be like that, at least.
I don't think it's supposed to be like that, but oh, he missed a cleaver rip. Lab sword are really not. A lot of
Yeah,
there are very few people who mess around the lab swords.
messes it up.
I feel like that sounds like a Cherry Jam thing. Cherry just being like, "Hey guys, watch this, I'll win." Uses a lab sword.
Just uses like the Phoenix sword. whatever
Uses
that's
the
called.
Phoenix sword. The Phoenix sword has some really interesting areas where it's actually a really strong weapon. Most of the lab swords aren't that bad. Maybe screen shake plus the really quick one. It might be the answer to Doom Skip for real. I don't think it's allowed. I think it'd be a different category in the tournament. I think the main reason why We don't have the problem is no one really uses them, and no one who does use them really was wondering, Because Prism Katana are so similar that most of the time, no, it does not matter. There isn't much of a difference between using either of them. I'm gonna hop over and check real quick. I believe Polly is in the lead in terms of his race. That is an important race to see if he's gonna end up going against Killer.
Oh yeah.
He currently has the lead over there. Both
Yeah,
cycling
both
through.
players going into Molo now. Yeah.
Both players. Not too far behind. Dread is. I think he's closed a bit of the gap. He's still definitely behind, but he's been closing it up. I think it's just like being very good with his strats.
We'll see what Helly has to say about this. Is anyone gonna take a Helly
Oh,
death?
he misses all the cones, all the important ones. Gets all the easy ones, all the important ones were
Yeah,
missed.
that doesn't use any time.
Windy
Yeah,
Panda.
doesn't save any time, but you miss the ending cones.
Yeah, counting is
Alright, so
doing a
Buffet,
counting is doing a TP player classic where they type while playing the game. Respect to my man.
yeah, so Buffet still taking his lead here.
Yeah, Buffet is
No death to
definitely
helicopter.
he is playing extremely well. He takes a little bit of time loss
Oh,
there, but that was only a minor 2 seconds or
oh,
so. Doing this room a
another
little bit
minor time
slower than
loss.
normal, but it's nothing major. It is really not going to give him. It's not going to give Dreadlock a huge window to actually come back here. Both
Yeah,
players about to
he needs
be
to make bigger mistakes than that.
both players going to be in Chinatown right now. A lot of the tournament, well, of what we're seeing between these
Oh
two is.
no!
Oh no.
DreadLockShadow dies to Helly. Ooh no, that might seal the end. That's a lot of seconds.
Did Buffet pet cat? Oh yes, he did pet cat. I feel like doesn't he always pet cat? He always does that, and doesn't he
I
also do
don't
swag
know.
lasers?
I
Oh,
wasn't paying attention.
that's what he came in to say in chat. No, you don't always do swag lasers. He's in loading zones, by the way. It's pretty free for him to be able to type when he's doing that. There isn't much he has to worry
Yeah.
about. This is not the end. This is not the end for Dread, but
Yeah, it's gonna be very hard to come back from this. It's
how
just Buffet's race to lose at this point. He's over a minute ahead.
he pretty it's pretty much in his hands to keep it up. As we say that, for your 50 points, Tabakkey, I'm sorry, your 50 points might be gone here. Hopefully you make enough back for the next exciting race. He's going with a bit of the more casual strat here. Definitely losing him some
Yeah,
time out
with
here.
safe strat. Oh,
Yeah,
he's struggling to kill them. Alright.
he gets out.
Too late
Definitely
for
took
two.
a 5 second time loss. If Dread's able to just do the quick strat immediately.
Yeah, he's slowly bleeding some time due to just
Oh, he's
strats
bleeding
and
time to
just
Dragon 4. That's a large amount of time loss he actually can get there.
Oh,
Dreadlock
he
just
missed
trying
the
to.
kill there. Okay.
Dreadlock definitely pushing forward, trying to even out that time. He's like, I don't care if it looks bad. He's like, I'm going to take it. Beautiful Molotov throw
Oh,
coming from Dreadlock. He is now in Dragon.
he's catching up for sure.
How long is an optimal Dragon tape? Again, like what's a good
Uh,
time?
40 seconds, somewhere around 40.
Well, I don't think he's about to hit 40 seconds anymore, unfortunately. I think the most he can get is maybe a sub 50s if he's lucky. Doing optimal dragon strats here, he's definitely able to. Okay, and doing the advanced strat we're seeing, he's definitely going to be saving time. He's saving time on Buffet right now. He's trying to get. Oh, might have counted our chickens too soon.
Oh. Oh, wait, what is he doing? Oh, he's doing the advanced strat. Okay, he's just messing up.
It's okay. He is out of dragon tape. What was that? 50, 58? That was a decent chunk
Yeah.
of time difference there, but I couldn't see the
Not
difference
great.
between 0 and 8. Definitely saved a lot of time on Buffet, but Buffet is going through Slaughterhouse
Still
really, really
very
well
far
here.
behind. Oh.
Buffet doing a
okay. This is
backtrack
still gonna be a
strat.
rough
This,
fight.
if he got shot there, that would have
Yeah.
been literally writing home about the run. That would have been a lot of time loss. Shadow took a
Oh,
very,
he's
very
doing
quick
the
time
strat
loss
that he
there.
showed earlier, I think. No, no, that's not the shot he showed earlier. Okay, that's a very weird shot. Oh, he died together.
Buffet took a
That's a
death
lot.
too. That is a lot of time getting thrown back out. Will this be another case of Surclips and Cherry where it looked like one person's run and then at the end it gets thrown to the other? Shadow definitely taking a bit of a safer route there.
He's trying to show this strat, but it's not working out for him. He needs to stop.
Definitely needs to just
He's
get
just
out of this
losing all
room.
the
He
time.
needs to not choke this room. It's okay though. Dread is choking a bit of this room too, so he's not gaining back as much time as he could be.
Alright, Redlocks needs to get out of this room, like right now. He wants a chance
Dreadlock
come
needs
back.
to.
Okay,
I mean,
he's doing the super waiting.
he's only 2 rooms behind though. It's not much. Definitely much better than the whole entire stage he was behind for most of this run. There's a guy he has to go kill at the bottom there. He's definitely
He
losing a
knows.
bit of time there.
At least he knows.
Yeah, at least he didn't stay on that
If he
door
just
for a
stood on
little
the
while.
edge there, that would have been worse. If he just stood on the edge there thinking he'd kill everyone, that would have been much worse.
Buffet is definitely trying to make his lead a little bit better, but I don't know. If he chokes anything at Bunker 2, he could end up seeing a lot of major time losses here. This is definitely anyone's game. We could see it going to anyone.
Ooh,
Timers are lined up, so
Buffet
whoever
is
does finish the
struggling right now.
run will be the winner here.
Yeah, so Buffet is
Yeah,
currently like 3 rooms
Dread can
ahead.
definitely catch up the time here. Dread also does some of the advanced strats, which can save him a lot of time in these things.
Yeah, if he gets it, he can definitely get back the time.
Uh-oh, they're both taking death to Gunner.
Oh. Oh, Buffet immediately rolls
you
to
know,
the lasers and dies.
Buffet, I will give
Classic
you
mistake.
that. It is pretty fun. It's pretty hard to not type in chat during your runs. Just, I understand that one.
Alright, is he gonna get out of this room?
Oh,
no, he got knocked down twice.
no! And Buffet is actually, he just got,
Ooh.
the Gunner just milked. Oh, and then Shadow takes a
Oh
death here.
no! Oh no!
Oh no, they're looping
Everyone
deaths.
is making mistakes.
But Shadow is in the
Oh,
same
no!
room as Buffet.
Buffet takes another
Buffet
death.
puts an F in the chat
No.
for himself.
Okay,
Dreadlock does
okay.
the advanced strat. He
Buffet
can
gets it
gain
out.
time back here. If he does not do the advanced strat, then he's going to be behind. Oh my goodness, he
Oh,
misses
no!
someone on the advanced
Buffet
strat.
takes a death. But Buffet takes a death.
Dreadlock Shadow is coming in clutch here. He messes up the advanced strat, but he still cleans it up. He's going crazy.
Yeah. Oh no, Buffet. Okay. Okay. He didn't die. You can. Okay. Okay. It's still anyone's games right now.
It could go to either one of these
Dreadlock
runners.
misses off the 2-3.
We've seen so many runs die to this exact room. 2-3 is not one to joke about. We've already got a reset coming out. He's definitely, I think he's playing a little safer. I think he knows he might have a bit of the lead here, but it is not a big lead. He needs to be careful. If he spends too much time, it's Headhunter.
Buffet is right behind him, but
We have seen people throw
he's
games
on
to
the
this
boss.
to Headhunter.
He's gotta die to the boss for Buffet.
If
here.
he
He's
dies,
gotta
if he
die
dies,
to the boss.
Buffet, you gotta not be pausing, buddy. You gotta keep going.
Oh my god, this is unbelievable. Okay, Dreadlock makes it out of the first stage.
First phase done.
Easy
Second
to
phase is
not
much
mess up.
easier. Second phase has much less room for error. Okay, and he gets it. Oh, he misses the knife throw. He rolls into her.
Oh no. Okay, okay, he rolls through
Okay,
it.
he did not
That's
die.
fine.
He did not die to the explosion. If he had, it was literally gonna be thrown right back to Buffet.
Okay, DreadLockShadow picks up the win. Very,
Oh
very
my
narrowly.
goodness. It's a
Barely
1953
finishing the run.
to a night. Is it going to be a 1959 here? Oh,
Not
20. It
quite.
was just 20 right there. I was hoping. All right, let's get both these runners in here. Get some commentary from them.
Oh my god!
Fuck,
Wow.
that was close.
That was a hype run there. You two really
Oh.
gave a show here. You know, Dreadlock, I gotta give you for choking a lot at the beginning. You kept your mental in check, buddy. You actually kept
Yeah.
going.
Oh, thank you.
You got it back. That was incredible.
Good
You
job
actually
to
came back.
Good job to both of you. That was extremely well done. I gotta give you both a good GG. That was very fun. That was an exciting run. You both had a run for your money at different times. All right.
Yeah, congrats on
GG.
both of you. That was incredible to watch.
I'd like to thank the 5% of votes that were sent towards me.
You know, yeah, Tabakkey literally out here,
You
yo.
got the points.
Tabakkey literally about to steal all of the points. Choose outcome here. Let me give it to you.
Tabakkey just getting
Tabakkey
points, dude.
yoinking everybody's points. He's like, yeah. He's having a buffet
Oh
of the
my
points.
God. Unbelievable.
Sorry.
Wow.
No, it was. I mean, hey man, I do the same thing. People have screamed at me because I've given up minutes in a run because I was typing and I ended up messing something up. And I was like, good job to both of you. I think Polly did take the win against a Rit, so the next match is going to be Killer versus Poliswag. That's going to be shown
Oh,
right
boy.
here.
Oh,
That's gonna
boy.
be a big prediction that we're gonna have coming out here. Thank you two so much for coming out here. Dreadlock, I'm gonna be honest. You might want to send the tournament waiting room here in a second because I know Apoxa is probably gonna take you in right after. Thank you so much for participating. People like you guys, the passionate players of this game, the community. It means the world to us to get to host something for you guys and have a hype setting where you guys get to show off your skills. Definitely did amazing. All right,
Yeah,
you
guys,
have a
it was
great
great
rest of your
job.
great rest of your day, Buffet. I definitely started to get your name right at the end. Also, what in the world is mate,
Yeah,
by the way?
that's-
Can you explain to me what is mate?
Mate, it's basically, you know, you have coffee and tea, right?
Yeah.
But
Okay.
actually, you have like coffee, tea, and mate.
Ah.
It's like an Argentinian plant that you put in water.
Ah. I gotta look into this. This is your whole entire. We're apparently the chat wants us to get sponsored by it. So you know.
Tastes pretty good.
Apparently, was that the sip for us? All right, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, you
The
have a good rest.
sponsored sip.
We got the sponsored set. All right, you have a fantastic day, Buffet.
You too.
All right, Dread, I'm gonna throw you over in tournament waiting room just so that you're prepped for the next one. Good job,
Yes,
man. You just woke up. You've taken 2 W's. Bring it home.
I don't know how this is happening.
All right, we're sending you off. Goodbye, my good friend.
Yeah.
Yo, that man just got a death sentence. He's fighting. He's about to fight Cherry. Good luck. He
He's
just
gonna need that good luck.
dude, he's really gonna want that good luck. All right, our next run is about to be Killer versus Poliswag. I'm gonna pull them both in here in a second. We can have you two talk before the start of the run. So we'll be here. I'll probably have the countdown for the first time actually in stream. With you two, so you can stay in here with me, Killer. We'll get Poly here in a little bit. All right, everyone. So we have Clips here joining us for this race. It's gonna be our 2 commentators. Commentators, you got anything you want to say before you guys go off? Just a second. We got a controller, Poliswag, and we got keyboard and mouse, the Killer.
If I lose, it's clearly because my hands are cold and not because I'm bad.
That's
It's at 30 degrees in my house. I just wanted to add that.
But
Just
you also
unrelated.
you also have a ton of switch lag, so it's all RNG. Every mistake you have, it's gonna
Actually, Killer hacked the Switch.
cause a switch.
No stable seat on Switch.
Killer hacked the Switch. He's on Switch too, but he got keyboard and mouse on there. All right. You ready, you two?
Let's
Yeah,
do
I'm
it.
ready.
Good luck, Killer. It's gonna
Alright.
be awesome.
Yeah, good luck.
3, 2, 1, go. Good luck to you both.
Oh,
Alright.
hey.
I'm gonna turn off our music, and I'm gonna be getting up one of their. You can still see everything, right? Yeah, you're.
Yeah,
good.
I can see. They're just a little delayed. All right, so Poliswag and Killer have officially started right now. Let's see who gets the sub 12, not sub 12, sub 13 on the thing. Okay. Oh, neither of them gets sub 13 on the first level factory. All right, that's fine. But I mean, this is really
Yeah,
early
Killer.
on in the run.
Unironically, we have Poliswag a little bit less, a little bit ahead in terms of the stream. Unironically, kind of funny. Even though we'll slowly see him. Even if he keeps up good pace, he might get behind Killer. Ooh, Killer kind of making a slip up right there in the front.
Ooh.
Of very, very precise movement this early map can have. You can actually choke a decent amount of seconds to not playing well.
Yeah,
Sam,
at this point, it's a battle of frames and a few seconds. But later on, it becomes much more drastic.
both leaving around the same time. They are within a second of each other. Oh wait, we're supposed to gamble. Wait, you're damn right about that. Let me go get that prediction. Almost rated. My bad. That'd have been pretty bad if I rated during the run.
Poliswag's turning off the lights. That's a very valuable strat, by the way. It's a valid strat. You're never going to win the game
Extremely
without
vital.
it.
He only does 3. There's actually lore to it, I believe, right?
Oh, there's 4, but usually that takes too long to get, but whatever.
Oh, no, for him, he specifically only does 3 for a certain reason, I believe. Something with the community, I believe, that made him start doing that.
It gets a doom skip. Alright.
Yeah,
so,
it's the RNG manip.
Alright. Looks like they're still neck to neck. Killer and Poliswag. Even though the streams may look different. Okay. Killer gonna get the off-screen throw. He gets it, and he leaves.
I'm gonna be making the poll real quick, so.
Alright, so Killer leaves at 158, Poliswag leaves at 2. So Killer is ahead by 2 seconds.
2 whole seconds. Killer's got on him. That's crazy. Alright, so we're doing a 5-minute prediction. You can bet on Poliswag or the Killer. Our commentators here. Thank you for the follow, IBZ. How to bet money. Unfortunately, we cannot do that.
Alright. Looks like they're having a solid run through the stage. There's very little issues they're having. Alright. See how Killer handles this room. Leaves a Terry alive.
Both of them got their BB1 1.0 death here. Hopefully that's the only one we really see these two rack up, on that death counter.
Yeah, hopefully.
I feel like for me internally, I could never go for BB1 just because I don't like seeing that death there. It would make me sad seeing a death in studio.
Alright.
Both of them.
Killer's
Both of
gonna
them
get the throw.
I know. Definitely they've. It was probably because of Switch. He's definitely gonna slowly look like he's more and more behind, but he's really not.
Oh, Killer missed a bottle.
Killer missed a bottle, and that actually might be where Poly saves some of his time here. In terms of timer, they are still neck and neck actually.
Yeah.
I believe Poly might have a.
Yeah, Poliswag got the super bottle throw, so he compensated for some of the time loss he had.
I think they might be right next to each other in time. So 332 in terms of after this room. So let's check where Poly is. He's gonna be a 333 right there. So 1 second apart from each other.
All right.
How do you bet more than 10 at a time? There's a custom amount that you can do at the bottom.
All right, let's see if they nail the crouch rolls.
There's almost 10k points on the line here from both sides for the prediction.
So far, I haven't seen a lost crouch roll, so the polar bears are safe, as Killer would say.
Yes, they are. Definitely these two care about the environment. They care about the polar bears. We know these two.
At this point, judging by how I ran this game, I think the polar bears are extinct. There's no more polar bears to kill.
Maybe. I don't know how many died in the heli causes either. How many polars died of that one, but probably quite a few. I think all three of you in this tournament have taken a death to heli.
All right. Looks like they're going the
Ooh,
optimal
killer with the
order as
risk,
expected.
killer with the extremely risky bottle though, but gets it. That strat is a lot harder than people will give it credit for.
Yeah.
Ooh, we've got Poly going over here. I believe he goes for the saver strat, so he's going to be losing a little bit of time. I think a whole second from polar bears now extinct.
But the thing is that they do a so killer does a reset strat and Poliswag does killer does a no reset strat. Poliswag does a reset strat. And that can subtly change the room. But the thing is that they seem to just keep on going to the right, so there wasn't much difference to that.
Dude, look at these crouch rolling. It's amazing. For me being a runner who hasn't really been here during the crouch rolling fiasco, seeing killer just zoom on by how much this crouch rolling mechanic really can save.
See, Poliswag gets to this room.
Poliswag is a little bit behind, but I don't think by much. Like I don't think anyone's taken a major death here, right? So in terms of actual timer, I believe they're very close to each other.
All right, let's see. I'm gonna judge how killer gets past Doom 1.
Yeah, save Doom 1 time, and then we'll see Poly's Doom 1 time.
559. 559. So I'm just gonna keep that 559 as a magic number. And oh, Poliswag won't be able to cut it exactly, but he's like
he is
2, 3, like 4 seconds behind.
He's about 4 seconds behind, but he is pretty much keeping it consistent with them Killer. He is not too far behind. Did you see if Killer went for swag strat? Did you see if Killer went for? I don't think he does. I don't know. I don't think Killer usually goes for swag strat. So
is not the type of guy who goes for flashy stuff.
That is true. He really likes his consistency. He really likes making sure that he's getting these fast strats to get him consistently.
He taught me this game, and I've learned to go safe. He plays safe, so I play safe.
Yeah, Killers used to find it funny. I was even when I was starting out, I still did swag lasers every single run. I don't think I've ever had a run that didn't do swag lasers currently. And that just seems to be the difference in the community. Some people always do it, others never. Usually not really a middle ground on that side. We got Killer entering Mansion here. Both of them playing extremely well.
So I kind of took a dip in that level, but he's
still alive. He didn't lose too much time.
It's a best of the worst case scenario in that level. That level is sometimes a wild card of controller because you can't really be precise with the Molotov.
Yeah, I know controller can definitely sometimes make some of these strats harder, especially with items, correct? That's one of the few things that controller players have to work around with is that the way that they use items, they'd be rolling in order to throw things backwards, right? Not just have to stop. And then items like the flamethrower literally become irrelevant because you have to stop moving in order to ever use them. And so in a speedrun, of course, you never want to stop moving. So.
All right, Killer is going to do the Fire Nation room.
Is what you call this one the Fire Nation room?
Yeah, for very good reasons.
Ooh, Poly missing a swing there. Killer is not letting up. He wants this top 8 spot right now.
Replay skip. He got it.
He got replay skip. All right, Killer. Killer is saying, I have taken too many deaths in my previous runs. This run, I am not letting go. He's like, I will not give Poly this win. Poly taking his first death in Mansion. This room, that gunner can really trip you up. His rhythm is a little bit different than most of the other lineups. Can really mess with you sometimes.
And plus, the reset strat in that room actually changes some of the enemy placements subtly. So good thing he's able to adapt to that.
He gets the good roll throwdown right there, which is how you guys have to do it. If you don't roll right, you fall. You have to be rolling there so you don't fall down. Correct?
All right.
Doesn't get replay skip either.
Yeah, well, controller, you gotta roll and you gotta just tap down quickly. Not long enough so you fall through, but quick enough so you're able to quickly aim downwards. And plus, rolling gives you a fixed directional movement. All right, so
Killer's
cleaning house.
Killer's really not. He is really on the top of his A game here. He is not want to give Poly even a chance to get back in this one.
He's cleaning house.
I feel like Tabakkey's saying he had to reset because it's on Switch. It's really hard to do no reset.
For the room before the fire room.
Yeah, I believe so.
All right, Killer's on helicopter.
And Poly's probably near the middle end of Heli right now. He's kind of missing a couple of his swings.
Come on, Killer. Come on, come on, come on.
Come on, Killer. Don't. You're
He
good,
got
Killer. He's doing really good.
Oh, let's go.
Killer's on an insane run. Killer's on an extremely good run. What is Killer's PB currently on the leaderboard? I'm gonna go look
like
that up on the side.
1637, I believe. Yeah, 1637. That's Killer's PB.
1637. This run, if he keeps this momentum up, he can definitely he contest his own record as we speak.
Yeah, he could get a PB. I'm seeing a PB. All right.
Little bit. That's about half a second time loss. I just lost him missing that reset swing. Ooh, he's giving up a little bit more time. Every second matters in his run right now. He knows it.
11:06. That's pretty good at that pace. And he took care of that room. All right, let's see if Poliswag can deal with the helicopter. All right.
Poliswag having 2 deaths in total.
Come on. He was really close to hitting those missiles.
He was really playing it close. Killer not going for the extreme advanced strat, but he's definitely still going for some really fast strats here. Not going for anything too risky, but he's definitely putting himself out there to try and keep this lead up and keep his pace for his PB.
Dragon tape.
Oh no, he took it is a really minor death though. That death is maybe 2 seconds at most. He is definitely still running on an extreme pace here. Or he did that dragon slash so quickly it almost looked like he had screen shake on. Alright, he's going crazy. He's trying to zoom on through here. He's doing an interesting setup where you dragon dash first there. I believe that one might be safer, but I know some people who like to roll through the first ones and then go all the way up.
I think it's like a beginner intermediate strat.
Yeah, there's different variations of that room, but I think he just did the Dragon Slash and waited at the bottom just so that he knew he had the guaranteed safety there. Because once you do that, once you clear out the bottom and you then attract everyone at the top, you're pretty much safe for that room.
All right, Killer's in Slaughterhouse right now.
Killer's in Slaughterhouse and he's trying to slaughter this run.
Will he kill this run?
Ooh, good reflect there. Good job, knowing that he did not get that Molotov throw. He reset there, I think, because he likes to reset on this room. I some players like to do no reset, and a lot do like to do reset.
There's something he does with like the not shotgunners, the shield guys. Yeah, he slashes up.
Yeah, that's interesting. Is he like? I think he's one of the only people I see ever do that. He is definitely causing a commotion on this one. Literally driving. Oh, he missed one. No, that's gonna be a bit of time loss.
I think he blew one up though. He blew one up.
He blew one up, but the one just got barely away. All right, is he gonna make it through the mental check of this game? And
oh, no. All right, let's see. Poliswag also facing his own demons and Dragon Tape. Killer's not the only one struggling.
Dragon Tape is definitely could be one of those harder maps too. It's got really precise movement. They're both doing some of the hardest strats for all of these rooms, so it's definitely gonna be tough.
All right,
Killer. I don't know if
did the last room.
I don't know if Killer has PB pace, but he might be able to take the top time of this tourney right now if he keeps up. He did just lose a little bit of time to missing.
Close. He'll be close to his PB, but I wouldn't say exactly PB unless he pulls off some godlike strats.
Unless he starts getting some of these bunker Ricky boosts, dude. And those only save minor time.
All right, let's see if Poliswag can do a better slaughterhouse.
But definitely both of these runners giving us a good show, a very good run for both of them currently.
Crouch roll, crouch roll. There you go. You got it. You crouch rolled all of that.
Runs. I don't think his run is fully slaughtered yet. He has taken a death in bunker 1 though. Oh no, another death, and that was a slow death too. It's definitely going to eat some of his time away. That was a good 4 seconds gone to that death.
Oh, that room adds up. The more you screw up, it just adds up.
That room really does, and it can play with you too. That I know.
Poliswag, come on, do it, come on.
Oh, Poliswag is going through.
He basically did what Killer couldn't do in that round. Oh, and he died a little bit. It's fine.
You know, he was like, uh-oh, I did it now, and so then he had to go, and then he all messed up at the start of the strat of this room, but it's okay. Swings of throwing it immediately. Killer going for one of the fast versions of this room. Definitely not the fastest, but one of the faster versions of it.
Right,
many different versions of that
had
room.
A pretty good slaughter, regardless of that quick reset he had to do. All right, let's look at how Killer handles bunker 2-1.
I know he's gonna be going for this. Oh, he messes it up. The advance. He's messing up quite a lot. He's kind of getting sloppy here. He might be shaken just because of the nerves of maybe having one of the best runs in this tourney so far. Right. Depends on when he enters Headhunter, but if he can get a sub 16, I don't know if it's possible anymore. I believe Headhunter fight is 60 seconds. And I think that's unfortunate. It looks like he's not going to be taking home that time, but he still has a chance to take home one of the best times in this tourney so far.
And
nothing to slouch at. He's at Headhunter. There's a good chance that if he does this perfect, he's going to be around a 16 or a 17. So 1708, I believe. If I'm doing the math right here. Alright, if we look over to Poliswag. Poliswag is cruising on. I don't know what actually happened there. Why did he just reset? Did he die to something random?
I think he died a few times in bunker.
A bit of some weird things going on his side. Killer wrapping up this run. Sub club, I do not believe is doable. There's a certain threshold you need to make before you get it. I think Killer is very happy with the run that he had though. 1707.
That's
very good run. That's one of the best runs we've had in this tourney.
Well,
welcome, Killer.
Top 8 now.
So how does it feel, Killer? You are now a top 8 runner.
That run was amazing. Holy shit.
Yeah, dude. You had a very few small chokes in a couple of ruins, but it was a really beautiful run. I think you were on PB. You were on pace to beat PB for a little, weren't you?
I think your so, bunker 2-3 robbed it though.
Oh, I need to mute his stream. Give me a second. Where's Killer's stream here? Yeah, my bad. My bad if you guys heard a little bit of dialogue after. So we're gonna do.
After Mansion, I was on PP pace.
You had a good amount of time. You did very good. Your first half of the game was amazing. It was still I think that might be. I think you might be the second fastest. You might be the second fastest runner in here. Did Polly just take a death to Headhunter?
Yes.
Unfortunate. How do you pronounce your name? Oh, you're talking to Burrito, my bad. Reading chat real quick.
All the people predicted, most of the people predicted Killer, I think. So.
Yeah, I don't know. How many points was it? Yeah, 7K. That was 10K points in total though. That's pretty hype.
Alright, Poliswag just finishing up the run.
Tabakkey taking home points. And Paulie just wrapping up his run, and I'm gonna go drag him in here. Welcome, Paulie.
Pain. Headhunter and 50K.
I don't know if you're listening in the background, but the killer over here was having the run of his life for quite some time during this run. So he gave you
man.
quite a run for your money, man.
What did you? What did he end up with? What was the final time?
17.
17:07.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Well, yeah, 30 seconds ahead of my PB makes me feel a little better about throwing Kissy Face in a headhunter.
he almost pushed a sub 17 time, and I think he's taking one of the highest spots right now.
Well, GG's killer. Great race, man. That was awesome.
Well, I
GG's
think
to
this
you
is all
both.
top
Congrats
8.
on top 8.
Yeah, GG. Dude.
GG's. That was
Um,
an interesting run to watch.
Zerclips,
Yeah,
we're gonna have to let you go because I think we need to be in the commentary room in a little bit. So I'm probably gonna put on some music, and then we're gonna be transitioning over into our top 8 brackets. So anyone who's still here watching the stream, we're gonna be doing our top 8 runners. We've only got about, I think, 3 more runs on each stream before it should wrap up the whole entire competition. And we're gonna be crowning our winner today. So we will see you very soon. Anything you want to say, Zerclips, before you go?
Nothing except I can't wait and I'm nervous because I
Good.
am in the top 8 myself.
Yeah, good luck, dude. Cherry wants it. All right.
Good luck.
What do you two have to say about your run? Because I know you two probably have a bit of comments you want to say.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of a frustrating run, to be honest, because it felt like it was pretty clutch early on. Like, all the way up until Mansion, things were looking really good. And then I took that kind of ridiculous Kissy Face death. Like, I seriously have no idea, like, how I got hit by the axe throw there, but it cost a ton of time. So it was like, that was frustrating. And then to lose a bunch of time on Headhunter as well, as like, those were just both super avoidable. So would have loved to grab, like,
Oh wait. Blue is pretty right here. I think there's actually there's a bit more runs than I did my math for. I forgot winners still have their one loss. They still have a grace loss there where they're able to take an L and keep going.
Oh, does the double a limb continue into top 8?
I believe
Yeah,
so.
there's still losers.
Yeah,
there's still losers in top.
Because there's still going to be a loser side and a winner side. So I'm going to move us over. We're going to mute the stream and all that, and we will be back soon. Hope you guys enjoyed Katana Zero soundtrack. Some more.